what if I take out all the advanced guidance systems and instead put rapid autocannon loaders in so that I can fire every single type of munition in the inner sphere?
Yes, as one does.
And that's it. It has a 5% chance to jam every time I shoot, and a 10% chance to jam every time I cycle ammunition.
Reasonable.
It fires 18 missiles at once of any kind that I desire, and I can have every launcher fire a different one if I want. It's the most sneaky thing ever, and it's an abomination.
I
I
love it.
can't wait for it to blow itself up.
Yeah, it's funny that we were just talking about that on Science Server. They were talking about BattleTech in the TTRPG channel. And I
Ah,
was like, yeah, I love playing BattleTech. I love playing BattleTech like a fucking Katusha.
yeah. Listen. That's something you're allowed to do. Although it does work a little differently on tabletop than what you're used to in the actual BattleTech game.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
will say, BattleTech the RPG can be a lot of fun. However, I look, BattleTech is the most autistic TTRPG because it is the most customizable TTRPG and war game I've ever seen.
Oh, yeah? How's that?
So there's a whole set of rules for the RPG, and you can just fuck off and play the RPG. But you
Ah!
can take the characters you make in the RPG and plug them directly into actual BattleTech. And BattleTech has an escalating series of rules that you can use.
Right, yeah, that's what I'm remembering now is that BattleTech is one of those actually like escalating rule companies where it's like, yeah, if you just want to shoot things, you can just shoot things. If you want to like roll
If you
dice
want
on
to
the
just shoot
chance of your
stuff,
gun jamming because you're at an elevation level of 75 degrees, the gun's been shot 3 times without maintenance and it's Tuesday, you can do that too.
look, the meme that Max sent me once long ago,
Um,
several weeks ago. Listen,
oh yeah.
it sums it up. We didn't send it to you because you probably wouldn't have get it, but it's a Gundam character trying to get into a Gundam, and the very last panel is the character reading through the rules for standing up a mech. I'm just gonna quote this to you, Sneaky. To
Yeah.
stand, the mech's pilot must make a successful piloting skill roll. See page 53. If the PSR fails, the mech falls again and takes additional falling damage, and its pilot may also take damage, as per falling damage to a mech warrior on page 57. Use the same facing it had on the ground as its initial facing when rolling on the facing after fall table. See page 57. The mech may make repeated attempts to stand as long as it has the movement points required for each attempt. When a mech successfully stands, it may select any facing.
Fair.
It
Yeah.
also, this is my favorite thing, BattleTech Sneaky, it has a skid table.
For sliding.
In case for when your mech is voluntarily or involuntarily put into a power slide.
Yes, when the free bird kicks in. Yes, I understand.
Or alternately, you tried turning on wet pavement. Yeah, that's a rule, by the way.
I
That's
am going
that's
forward
a rule.
momentum in my king crab. I am now turning 90 degrees.
Look, all I'm saying is you can drift a king crab if you're a really good pilot. However, you might lose a half ton of armor off your feet for that.
True.
It's fine. But yeah, BattleTech is neat because unlike other certain TTRPGs, I actually get to fire everything. At one point, during my first fight, during At and I's first fight, using the amazing program, I was like, At, I'm gonna shoot everything. Okay, At, it's letting me target the sidewalk.
Yeah, yeah. Listen. Because
I'm
here's the
about to
thing.
make some rough terrain. Let's go.
Oh yeah, listen. There's a whole set of rules for bridges, the weight limits that bridges can support, and whether or not you eat shit crossing that bridge, buddy. And if someone happens to be the correct weight to cross a bridge and they stop on the bridge, you could be like, I don't want to target them. I'm targeting the bridge underneath them. Totally valid. Did Sneaky die for anybody else?
He's still alive.
No. I'm unfortunately alive. Just being radicalized in a certain direction.
The direction of the Draconis Combine?
In the direction that certain people need to stop enjoying privileges.
Oh.
Since The Matrix was released in 1999, cell phones have been replaced with landlines and payphones. The only way those were ever shown how to get out of the Matrix. Yes, indeed. Yes, they have been taking away our ability to get out of the Matrix because you know that's just how it is. You know, you answer a landline, and your brain transports its way through the landline back into reality. Fucking Reddit, man. I fucking hate Reddit.
Surely this was just someone shitposting, and not someone
No.
who actually believes that the Matrix is real and that they're replacing landlines in an attempt to keep us locked in the Matrix forever.
Well, I mean, it's Reddit, so you want to answer that one yourself, or do you want me to?
No, I want to be clear. I know the answer, but
Yeah.
I have to hope that that's not the case. Yes, Gray has found the video of the Bailarette. Yes, that stupid fucking Gundam with its weird ass grabby claw hands.
Yes.
Oh, he found the Bjarlant?
Yeah.
Is it the clip of the Bjarlant that's just fucking Freebird clearly started playing? Oh, it is. Yes.
Yes.
It's
With
the,
Freebird put on it.
it is
To be
the
clear,
exact
with
video
Freebird
I
put
was
on it.
thinking of.
You know
You're
what? I
welcome.
would just I want to be clear. I've seen that video. I'm going to make sure the rest of the chat can see this video.
It's such a good video to go back to from time to time.
Listen, some people go, Gundam's not that great. And I'm just like, that or the goof. Oh, man. The goof fight from 8th MS team. Ooh. Oh, boy.
It's
That's a
definitely
great
some
fight.
of the it's definitely some of the better choreography. You know what's funny about the Bjarlant, by the way? It's such a good mobile suit. It was actually first introduced back in Zeta, and then it shows up again in Unicorn, which takes place like 20 to 30 years later, I think, or 10 to 15.
I think it's 10
Like
to 15.
this suit's so good, we just kept it around, and we just watched a dude absolutely hammer more modern suits because it was just that good of a fucking design.
Well, I mean, like, the Rizel is, like, what? 12 years old by the time of Unicorn, and they're like, nah, this is still the main suit. Everybody
Hey,
gets
sometimes you just invent the best wheel, you know?
Yeah. Listen, the Rizel is a hell of a wheel, at least until you get to, like, F91.
But yeah. So let's see, stories of The Office. Do I have any stories of The Office?
Oh, I have stories
yeah,
of
I
The
guess
Office
technically
today.
speaking, I do. So I worked 15 hours one night on Thursday specifically. So Wednesday night rolls around, and I am like, okay, so I just have this one task. I'll just pop in, install Windows 11, move the fuck on, claim like an hour on my OT list, right? That's not what happened. Of course, as anyone who's aware of Windows 11 and all of its lovely features, it does not install well on anything ever.
Oh, yeah.
And to cap it all off, so this is the fucking cherry on the shit cake. Is I'm working off of a possibly the worst network bar none in existence at the moment. It took 5 hours for it to download the Windows 11 patch. The first time.
Yep. Yep.
So that was great. And so I finally download the Windows 11. update. And it's installing. I'm like, all right, let's go. Let's do this. And then error. I'm like, okay, what's the error? Error. Computer already rebooting for other Windows updates.
What?
Well, then why did you let me try to install this?
Wait a minute. What do you mean it errors out? Because it's already doing.
It was already running
I-
Windows Update
I am getting
service.
Yeah.
so great.
Yeah.
I have a new favorite error to put alongside can't shut down because shutting down is running.
Yes. So I reboot the computer and I go back to the updates and it's not there anymore. Fantastic. So I go to
Re-download.
Microsoft's Windows 11 installation media. Download that. It has to re-download the patch. So that's another 4 hours gone. And so now this is where we get to the fun part. So initially, I was just gonna do something like I was gonna claim like 1/4 of the hours that I've actually spent working on it as actual overtime, because I wasn't actually like doing anything for those hours. I was mostly just checking in every 30 to 45 minutes, right? So I wasn't gonna be like that sort of person who's like, well, technically I've worked those hours, so now I'm gonna get a fucking investigation started against me because I'm a retard and I tried claiming hours I didn't really do much on.
Yeah.
But no, what happens after that is what made me claim all 15 hours. So now we're sitting at around 11 o'clock at night, 11:30. And I go for my first install with the Windows installation media instead of through the update
and just
page.
to be clear, there's no like your company doesn't have a protocol for you have been working on this rudimentary issue for 5 hours. You are over the overtime limit. Give it to literally any other employee because that is cheaper for us.
No, not really. Like, I'm supposed to technically push this to a tier 2, but because of retards who would take tasks, barely do anything on them, wait for an hour to pass, and then they would push it to tier 2, and they're like, oh, well, I worked an hour on it.
I see.
The company revised the protocol to be I have to put an hour's worth of effort into it, documented effort into it.
But surely after the first the first install failing, like that's like, look, it took X time to do this, Y problem has occurred.
Well, see, that's the second part, is I didn't want to pass a ticket on
I see.
that would be as simple as, yeah, I just need to run SFC, and then the update works.
I
Like,
see.
that would be
Yeah, it does
embarrassing.
look like you're not actually doing your job.
Yeah. So the problem was, right? The problem was that there was a problem at each corner. Every single time I was like, okay, I'm just going to give up here, fuck this. And then it would come up with a new problem. And that was the issue, is it kept coming up with different problems. And I was like, oh, I'm fixing problems. I'm moving debris out of the road, but there just happens to be more fucking debris every time it gets a little bit further. And then at some point I hit the sunk cost fallacy. And then, the sun's coming over the horizon, and I'm like, oh, fuck. I'm on my third monster, and I'm crashing.
Yeah.
But anyway, so this is where it starts. So we're getting the Windows 11 update pushed out for the second time. This is with the Windows installation media this time, though. And it's installing. It gets through it all finally. Gives me some... So this is the other thing I fucking hate about Microsoft. So it gives me an error. It's like the 800 700E error, I think it was first, which is Windows Update
DirectX
had an
800E.
error, memory error, storage disk error, corrupted Windows files error, and or driver.
Mm.
Okay, those are all
Uh.
wildly different things, but fine. So I'm going around and I'm looking on the computer. I'm like, well, first thing, let's check storage. I check storage. They have 1 gigabyte of storage left on their computer. Why? Because they bought a
What?
computer with 250 gigabytes of storage on it. That should be illegal to sell. I'm like, okay, not great. Let me see if I can fix that. I can fix that. Why can I fix that? Because Outlook has 80 gigabytes of logging files. Why? I don't know, but it does.
Because it's Outlook. It's an older version, isn't it?
I have no idea. So I deleted them. All right, now we got plenty of space for Windows. Run it again.
Nope.
Gives me a different error this time. This is error
Oh,
0000005E. What's that error?
0x5e.
System file corruption, driver error, memory error, or storage error. Now you might be saying, Sneaky, didn't the previous error you just told us also say all those things? You would be right. That's right, Microsoft created 2 different errors that tell you the same problem.
No. All right.
Oh,
All right.
no.
So
No, Sneaky, there's
not
like
the same.
5 to a dozen error codes that all mean the same thing across multiple different error issues.
Yeah, we're getting there.
They didn't just make 2. I think there's one error that's like, it has 16 codes that all mean the same thing.
Yeah. Yeah, we're getting there.
Oh,
When you
no.
get 0x80, it's usually hard drive failure or storage space issue. With 0x5e is usually corrupt operating system. Like there is logic to it.
So next thing I
It's
did was
stupid.
run SFC and DISM, and I kept running them until it found no
Yep.
further corruption, and I succeeded. It found the corruption, it
Yeah.
fixed the corruption, and couldn't find any more corruption. I was like, all right, fantastic, run it again. It ran it again. This time I get 2 errors at the same time! And you know what both of them mean?
The same
Same fucking
thing.
thing.
Memory error, driver error, or system file corruption.
Yep.
And I'm like, okay, what am I missing here? Is this a RAM issue? Is this what the problem is? We don't have enough RAM to
Nope.
install Windows 11. So I did open up the RAM, and we had a whopping, massive, inflated
8 gig.
6 gigabytes.
Oh,
Wow.
wait.
Wow.
2 gigs under the recommended for running Windows 11 systems?
Yeah,
Yep.
Kidding me?
yeah. Again, I think this should be illegal for companies to sell as a platform.
Yeah, but they're not gonna because people are looking for something cheap.
Well, like I say, it's because
And they get
people are-
exactly what they
problem is
pay
that-
for.
Yeah, here's
Mhm.
the thing. People are looking for something cheap, and they don't know
Yeah.
and aren't told what
Yeah.
their requirements are.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh yeah.
that to me, that's because, like, here's the thing. I agree with Sneaky on that. Like, if that's gonna be sold, then
They
it
should be
has
made
to,
aware.
like, and it right. I don't mean like a little fucking newspaper retraction of "Oops, we lied that this man committed homicide." Retraction on page 38 after 700 pages of that. No, it needs to be like the representative or
Yeah.
they have to have a separate dialogue prompt on the website that isn't part of a EULA, that isn't part of any other purchase agreement that says if you buy this, you cannot run on modern systems. You cannot run modern operating systems.
Not
And we'll have
optimized
severe
for Windows
problems.
11.
Well,
there will be slowdowns. There will be,
So,
there's got to
the
be
problem
something.
is, as I've seen in the corporate sector, is usually you're not getting your stuff from, I don't know, Amazon or somebody like that, some reseller who sells just those systems. They're getting them from these companies who buy them and then lease them out, and you're getting them on a lease. And that company is the one who should be responsible for doing that. But they don't tell you that. They expect you, as the person doing
It
the ordering, to know what the fuck you're ordering. And if you
it it
don't, well, that's not
it
on them.
really depends on the company. Like,
Yes, absolutely.
because my experience with corporate, from both my own personal experience and like I mentioned, my uncle's in charge of an entire IT department, the
Yep.
deployment section specifically, right? Like, they just buy their shit, right? Like, I
Yeah.
know most companies I know of are not leasing their computers. They are just buying the shit outright. Because you can just buy the stuff. It's an asset. You put it on, it's a computer, so it doesn't have wear and tear. So you generally put it on, 4, 5 year straight line depreciation. Gets old, write it off on the books,
And
throw it
then
out.
you write it off on a, yeah.
Because 90% of the time, it's going to be way more economical for them to buy a perfectly accepted, right? Go to their tech people, get a perfectly acceptable middle of the range laptop, and just buy it for them. And like I said, then you just claim straight line depreciation because it's not a mechanical asset or anything like that. It's not like it's a company car where, oh, well, the company car only got driven 70 miles this year. It barely depreciated.
Well, unfortunately, the companies I've worked for found that in their specific use case, some bean counter discovered that it would be cheaper to just lease them than to buy them and then allow them to depreciate. So the bean counters brought up that decision, that
Yeah.
offered that decision to somebody, and then somebody above the head of IT made that decision. And
Yeah.
IT, the
Yeah.
CF, the C-level IT guy was told, "Hey, this is what you're going to be doing from now on." He didn't like it. We didn't like it. The entire department told him, "Hey, look, this is fucking dumb. We should just own our equipment because we have uh, national security contract risk stuff
Oh
on it,
my
on
god.
our equipment.
Yeah.
And if we had to send them back, there
Yeah.
could be all kinds of violations. So, oh no, it's okay. In order to get around that, we'll just have Stein and whoever else wipe those when we send them back. You
Well, I
had to
mean,
do full
that's an
D-ban.
option. So yeah.
Yeah, we had to do full D-ban fucking wipes.
Yeah,
Like
I would
DOD
say
level wipes.
Yep.
yeah, I would say the problem is then of course you have to go and do fucking DOD wipes, but
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and
And
then
the time and
you have to
effort we
reset
spent
up
on that.
everything, and yeah, no,
oh
it's
yeah,
really
no,
fun. Yeah,
that's the
yeah,
kind of thing where the bean
Yeah.
counter goes, well, technically, if we lease these machines, it's going to be cheaper, not realizing because listen, there are so many decisions that are driven by accounting that are based
Mm-hmm.
on absolutely incorrect or utter lack of knowledge of your fully burdened
It is
labor rate.
so
Like,
beyond
Well,
frustrating where it's just
yeah,
like I've learned to hack at this point. Like I basically hack the bean counter's brain where I'm like, you guys gotta get this computer fixed. They're like, oh well, buying a new computer is like $10 bajillion and it's gonna put my baby into debt. I'm like, or you can buy a $20 piece of RAM, then we can install that for free. And they're like, oh,
yeah,
that
you
sounds
offer them
great.
the
Yeah, do
higher.
that.
Yep. Offer
Yeah.
them the more expensive option first. They don't like it,
Yeah.
then you offer them the cheaper
Yeah.
one. Yep. I've hacked them before like that.
oh
The
yeah,
problem with the labor
Fucking
costs
retards.
on that though is they go, but our IT department are all salary, and that's, well, we're already paying them, so that's basically free labor. So
Exactly.
we're not adding any
Right.
more labor costs.
It's what we're paying them
So
to do. Yeah.
even if
Uh-huh.
it's going to take up way
Which-
more hours to do this. We'll just
I would say,
have
which
them
is
Yeah.
of course absolutely wrong, because to be clear, yes, they are paying you. How fucking ever, you brain dead mongoloids, not meaning you, Sign, of course, I'm speaking to the bean counters,
Yeah, no. Big
is
Yeah,
you're
everyone knows
ignoring
science French.
what that opportunity
Yeah, fuck
cost
off.
is, right? Where
Yeah.
Sign the IT guy is so busy performing a DoD wipe, and in order to make sure that it's done properly and you don't end up with 7,000 penalties, like it, you can't just start that and walk away. For it to be a correctly executed DoD wipe, you have to sit there the whole
Yeah,
time.
babysit it. Except no! I was expressly told by my boss, set it, let it run, then go do the rest of your job. But we're supposed to babysit these to make sure they work. Yeah, I don't care. Head of IT doesn't care. CFIT doesn't care. Get to it. Find something else to do or you're wasting time. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
But anyway,
All right.
so yeah,
Well,
six
I
whole
can't-
fucking gigabytes. Don't worry, this
Yeah.
whole fucking system's gonna collapse.
Yeah.
We're currently in a system where a bunch of people who have positions of power are making decisions about things they have no idea about, and I'm not talking about politically. I'm talking about companies, and it is
AI.
going to be a fucking shit show.
Yeah.
They can
Yeah.
die. They cannot die fast enough. And unfortunately, it's not even boomers and Gen X that are the problem. Millennials are like this too, and for a different reason, each generation is just computer retarded, and it just baffles me. It's like, you're using a computer every single day. Please, for the love of God, understand what the check engine light is. Please.
It's not the generations, it's that they're hiring people who are they fit a certain profile. When you go for bean
Yeah, I
counters,
know.
you hire people who fit the bean counter profile. There's not a lot of overlap most of the time between bean counter and tech savvy. Those that you do
I
get,
am aware. I am aware. And I'm just saying, it's just I'm just getting really fucking tired of people just being belligerently retarded when it comes to stuff.
Oh, listen,
that's them
I
being
have-
lazy.
listen.
I'm
I
aware.
have for
Not an
years
excuse.
been complaining about the fact that my OEM company. Would you like to know what my system claims my burdened labor rate is as a U.S. manufacturer? $66 an hour,
I see.
which
You don't
is
get paid 66 an
so
hour, do you?
hilariously raw. No. I mean, like, right when they factor in making equipment, right?
Uh-huh.
They're saying that our fully burdened labor rate is $66 an hour, which is so hilariously, wildly untrue, because I know for a fact how much salaries had to be hiked for COVID.
Yeah.
Like,
Yes.
that's not, doesn't take a genius to figure out that when you find out that you've been I shouldn't say criminally, massively underpaying all of your, say, welding staff and the etc. like that for years and years and years, and a bunch of them got either sick in the literal sense or just tired and sick of working because they were old and they decided to retire. You had to try to replace them, and suddenly, oops, your very nice accounting lady is getting literally laughed out of interviews when offering starting pay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Probably up those numbers a lot.
Well, it's
A lot.
it's this whole thing of, it goes back to 1972, which we
Here
can't
we
talk about on
go.
Twitch. So it's forbidden to talk about that on Twitch, because that would be harassment. So we'll
Harassment.
skip that part. Yeah. So anyway,
If
yeah,
something else is violating UK.
I'm pulling my hair out. I'm really hoping it's not RAM. I'm checking everything. I've done everything. Rebooted the computer, obviously, multiple times. It's still not fucking working. Finally, I say, fuck it, and I start downloading the ISO. So I'm not doing an update anymore. I'm just going to do a fucking layered install. And then it's 7 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, I've been doing this for 15 hours now. And
Jesus Christ, buddy.
precisely documenting every single step with timestamps from the computer I'm working on. So everyone can see that I'm not, fucking just bullshitting this, right?
Yeah.
Now, I'm not just saying, oh, yeah, it was at 9 o'clock that I did this, and then at 10 o'clock this happened. No, it's like I got timestamps from the computer with screenshots saying, yep, here's the time when this happened. So I message my boss, and I'm like, hey, boss, I am escalating this. I don't know what's going on. I have documented everything I possibly can. I am on my third monster, and I'm crashing now. So I am going to sleep. And then I proceed to quote them 7 hours of overtime and 8 hours of time adjustment. And then I take 8 hours off to go take Thursday off. Because I had just worked 15 hours straight. So my boss, I do generously tell my boss, I'm like, hey, look, if you want to talk about this markdown that I just submitted, I'm open to it. And then I go to sleep. And the only message I got from him about it was, you worked 15 hours on one task? ? I'm like, well, hey, if they want to pay me, if they want to pay me 11 hours of overtime, I'll fucking take it. I was willing to negotiate that down into a time adjustment, but hey, if they want to pay me that, I'll take it. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Too bad the tax bill hasn't gone through yet.
Oh no! See, my company does this lovely thing of
yeah, that's right.
overtime
They
to
have
PTO.
they have the weird scam overtime.
Scam overtime. What are you talking about? It's the most delicious form of overtime possible.
Yeah, in all honesty, I know a lot of people that have been like, I don't want the overtime pay, I'd rather have the extra PTO.
Yeah. Converting overtime into PTO is what's letting me take so many days off and not go and try and assassinate people. So I think it's a definite win.
Scam overtime be like, hey, you did 10 hours of overtime. Here's 0.5% of a share as part of your benefits. But you can't sell that share until you meet a certain requirement. And don't worry, we'll fire you 2 days before you meet that requirement, so you can't cash out
Of
the
course.
shares.
Yeah, they did that to us when I worked at ICE. They fired us a week
shares?
No, they fired us a week before we would have qualified for the unemployment.
I
see.
Those kinds of assholes.
Yeah, they misplay. Which I mean, so first off, I got contacted by a news agency asking about the mass layoff that happened. And they just wanted to hear about how ICE was being mean to a bunch of minorities. And they were not interested at all in hearing about how the local management somehow misplaced $5 million.
Of course not. Of course they're fucking not interested.
Yeah.
Fuck's sake.
So they hung up on me.
Hey, I wonder why that could possibly have happened.
Yeah. But yeah, the HR ladies, who are also the accounting ladies, who also spent their entire days talking about sex, who also accused my team lead of sexual harassment of a customer and pedophilia, because
Fucking
he
what?
told a 13-year-old that she did a good job when she called in.
What?
Yep.
Uh,
Yeah.
The self-reporter. Got it.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, so they tried accusing him of a whole bunch of shit, and the but yeah, the not district. Was it district? Is that what it is? Anyway, someone really, really high up, way above their pay grade, heard what they were saying and came out spitting fire at them, told them to shut the fuck up and get back in their rooms and do their jobs for once. And that they weren't going to tolerate any accusations of pedophilia or sexual assault towards him.
I'll be
Good
honest.
one.
At what point does an internal accusation become libelous?
Probably when it
when
gets
somebody
officially
presses
filed.
charges.
Yeah, when it gets
Yeah.
officially filed, probably.
Yeah. Usually in companies, at least in my one, if it's officially filed, and it's false, it counts as libelous. But if the team leads or managers deal with it and get to the truth, then it does not count because it wasn't actually officially reported and filed.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But
That's about
yeah,
what I expected.
they got me blacklisted from ICE, the HR ladies, because I called them wrinkled up hags who spend too much time wishing they were younger. Because all they did was talk about sex instead of doing their jobs at accounting and HR every single day. And they got angry at me for the reason why I called them said things is because my door, my cubicle is right outside the room they use to gossip in. And they told me I need to talk less because I'm interrupting their meeting.
Close the fucking door.
It was. My
Then you
job
just
is
have
to
a
answer
problem.
phone calls.
Yeah, I would say your job is to answer phones, so I guess they have a problem.
Yeah, so yeah, I called them shriveled up hags. They did not appreciate that, so they blacklisted me.
I can't possibly imagine why they didn't appreciate that statement.
Yeah, can't imagine why myself.
I found that a lot of
Oh.
people don't appreciate the truth, so that's probably why.
But yeah. So they were the ones in charge of that $5 million that went missing. Somehow.
I'm
Somehow
sure
went missing.
there's
Accounting
no
error, I'm
connection
sure.
there, surely.
Yeah.
Bank error in your favor, right?
Yeah. But
I gotta say,
apparently they
just
did constant power plays at that facility. Like they would, if you didn't suck up to them, they would deny you promotions. And like promotions, another facility would offer you a pay bump if you come over to their facility because they want you to work X job, because that's how the government works. Is basically you just you go from E4 to E5 to E6 to E7.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
they would, but because the pay bump from their current position to the next position has to be approved by the HR ladies, because they're also the accounting ladies, they would cite facility understaffing as a reason and then deny you the pay bump and promotion. They also wouldn't hire new people to fix the understaffing issue.
Of course not. That would cost money.
I see no problem here.
And only people that were the HR ladies' friends were allowed to get promotions. Personally, I think a car bomb should be placed on both of them, and they should get an Irish goodbye. But that's just me. The issue is even if strong accusations are just gossiped about and not officially filed, it can cause massive reputational damage. Oh yeah, 100%, 100%.
Yeah, but you can't go after. I would say that's a little different because you can't go after the company. You have to be able to positively identify and get it to stake in a court of law someone who made the statement, and from there you're going to play the world's longest game of telephone because again,
and lose.
as has been covered, a basically when you get hit with libel or slander, you basically have the option of passing the buck. Like, right? I go out and I say in sign server, this man kills babies. And
This
then
man
everybody in
sniffs
sign
feet.
server just believes me. And they go out and they say, this guy kills babies. And many, many people get out there. And finally, this guy finds out, who is saying I'm killing babies? I lost my job because everybody thinks I kill babies. And basically, people could just go, well, I heard it from this guy, who heard it from this guy, who heard it from this guy, until they get all the way back to someone who either doesn't have anyone else to pass the buck to, or me, who has no one else to pass the buck to. As
Well, I
long
mean,
as
you
you can
could just
provide
say-
proof. You have to be able to provide proof that the buck was
Yeah.
that, like, right, this guy saw it in this Discord, who saw it in this Discord, and they just go back and back and back and back and back, right? Or emails, or news articles, or whatever, right? News article publishes this, and then eventually it gets back to the
Well,
news company that first
the
published
problem
it, and
is
they
when a
reveal the
news
source.
article publishes it, that's the real issue. Is they're so fucking. It took an 8-year court case to finally resolve in the favor of the Covington kid.
Oh yeah, no.
Like the news company was saying that because they published an article on the kid, he was now public knowledge, and therefore it's not
A
liable.
public figure.
Yeah, therefore
he's a
it's not
public figure,
liable to
which is
print something
heightened
about him.
standards
And
of libel.
yeah, and it's like, I'm sorry, that's not how that works. You can't publish an article, and that is what the court ended up saying, by the way, is you can't publish an article on someone, making them a public figure, and then say that your libel in the article doesn't apply anymore as libel because they're now a public figure. That's not how that
Based
works.
on the article you wrote.
It's not. Yeah, I would say it sucks that it took 8 years for that to happen. However, the good news is that it happened. So now, frankly, I'm surprised there wasn't. I'm surprised there wasn't precedent for that already. But that means anyone else who gets that same kind of idiotic argument can simply go motion to dismiss. Case blank.
Yeah, effectively, but it's just gonna be such a fucking. They're still gonna fight it always. It's still gonna be so fucking stupid. Oh,
it's incredibly stupid.
Yeah. But yeah. So I passed that off, and it was a good day. It was a good day. Did FFN break their shit again? I feel like
yes,
probably.
Yeah, it's just showing us it buffering for you. So
yeah. Tell you what, everybody, we're gonna go to.
They did break their shit again. This is like, why? What the fuck is? Oh, is it trying to show me an ad? Is that what's going on?
That's great.
Oh no.
Possibly.
Is it? It's
They
so trying to show me an
ads.
ad. It's so trying to show an ad. Oh my god, yes! That's an ad element!
It is.
Ah! Oh god, that's so fucking cancer. Anyway, so the wheel has spoken. The wheel spoke. It said Sekirei. So we will read all 7 stories of Sekirei.
I haven't thought of Sakurai in fucking ages.
Yeah,
If I remember
probably
correctly,
since
the
last
crossover-
time
there's
it
way
came
more-
up on stream.
Yeah, it was
If I remember
about 7
correctly,
years ago.
there's way more crossovers than there is actual Sakurai
Yeah,
books,
well, we
right?
might check crossovers, yeah. Let's see here. Ratings, all language, English, the only one that matters. Yeah. There's about 168 more fics that are crossovers than there are non-crossovers. Oh, so also an update on Horizon Forbidden West. Final update, effectively. So 2 things. I've effectively met every single camp now, and 99% have female leaders who are in the military. And I'm talking, it's all the way down. So squad leaders are female, division leaders are female, the chieftains are female. And about 75% of them are white, like 20% are Asian, and the remaining are black.
Of course.
And I looked at the writing team. It's exactly what you think is on the writing team.
Aggressively pale. So pale that the beacon so pale that when they stand outside, it looks like the beacons of Gondor have been lit.
Yes.
Yeah. Man.
See, this is why I like reading BattleTech and shit like that. Oh, hey, look, female mech warriors. Cool, great.
Well, yeah, because I mean,
Mech
yeah,
warrior.
it's like, oh, female mech warriors. It's like, well, yeah, they're in a giant fucking mech.
Hello.
Self-inserts in
the
my
assault
AAA
mech.
game. Yeah, true.
Yeah.
I would say, what is your sex, Steiner Scout Lance? I see.
All you got to watch out for that is the
No, what's
people
in
who
your
want
pants?
Transformers.
AC-20.
Steiner Scout Lance.
Yeah.
PPC.
The only thing dangerous about mech being
House
a fan
rifle.
of mechs is people who want to fuck Transformers.
True.
True.
But yeah, so anyway, then the other thing that I found was it finally triggered in my brain why I felt the everything about like how the characters moved during dialogue cutscenes was off. Aloy, during one of the conversations, did a smile that just triggered it. I had a flash in the pan realization. It's Botox. Because they mocapped the faces when they talked.
Yeah.
It's Botox. They over emote because of the Botox. And so it looks fucking disturbing, because let me just be clear here, ladies and whoever this goes to, Botox makes you weird. Stop fucking getting it. It makes you look like a fucking lizard. You're ugly.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
just
And this isn't the case like with Final Fantasy VII. What is it, Rebirth, where they use like realistic models but have anime movement, so that it really looks really off.
yeah, that's
because Square Enix has become obsessed over the last 10 years. Probably started back with FF13, actually, of making hyper-realistic models for their
If I
games.
can't count
Honestly,
the
I
hair
think it even started
follicles
back
on
in
Tifa's
12.
armpits, then this is not a good enough game. Average final of Square Enix CEO, probably.
Oh, I thought you were being signed.
Oh, no. If I was being signed, I would say something about if I can't smell the feet through the screen.
Hey.
oh, hey, when did Miyazaki start? Hey, wait, when did Miyazaki get on our podcast?
There is no Poison Swamp on this podcast yet, so I don't think he is.
I mean, he does live in Louisiana.
No. I'm not that kind of person. No. California took over, so now instead of it's if I can't see the hairs on Tifa's armpits, it's oh my god, her boobs are too big, and you need to give her an undershirt. Okay?
Yeah,
Also,
that
can't
was.
show that belly too erotic. Can't show that.
But
also, Aerith looks like a child. You've got to age her face up.
Yeah.
Huh? Yeah, make her look
Also,
pork-faced.
This,
Also, they had to do big
well, you
multiverse
see,
bullshit.
anything that doesn't look like a over 40s hag is a child. because being an adult is actually just being what the current millennial woman looks like.
That's why they freaked
And
out
if
over
you
Stellar
don't
Blade.
look like the average millennial woman in HR, then you're still a child.
I hate the
Or
fact that they
an
instead of calling the
unrealistic
plot
beauty
like
standard.
multiverse-
Or an unrealistic beauty standard. Yeah.
I
They
hate the
called
fact
both
that
of
they
those on
instead of
Stellar Blade.
Yeah.
I hate that
Yeah,
instead
okay.
of calling the plot of
I just
FF7
gotta
they
say-
went multiversal.
Yeah.
They really did not change. Like, people exaggerate how much. Yes, they
Oh,
gave
no,
her
I
a
don't-
longer shirt. The
Yeah.
boobs are fine, man. Are they maybe
Yeah,
a little
well-
smaller? Sure.
I don't know.
They're
I heard.
possibly a
I
little
know.
more
I
realistic.
saw someone on Reddit who did pixel by pixel counting of boob size, and he says that the boobs are smaller. So I'm gonna believe him.
The boobs are smaller.
I didn't say they
Honestly-
weren't smaller. They're still quite large.
Mm.
Honestly, they could have done
Sure.
a lot worse with the design. At
They
least
could have been bigger.
Listen,
They could have easily
Worst-
made the
guys,
design look
guys,
worse. They at least tried
worst-
to make it look fitting.
guys,
Yeah.
worst boob could have ended up in the Italian Senate. Let's just agree
True.
on that.
True. Yeah. Yeah. Very true. But anyway, yeah. So it was like it was a Botox smile, you know, where they the whole
Yeah.
fucking like dentist smile where your lips peel back and everything.
Yep.
I hate that
Where it looks
shit.
like it's supposed to be dimples, but it's your entire face peeling.
Yeah. And Aloy does that, and that's what fucking triggered in my mind. I was like, oh my god, it's because of the Botox. They mocapped the Botox. That's
Yeah.
why she looks like a fucking retard. But because it's
sounds right.
she looks like she has Down syndrome because of how fat her face is. No, this is like a thing that's like attached to Down syndrome. Is
Yeah.
the face gets really fatty because it's fucking chromosomes or whatever.
Yeah.
But like the face, yeah, because of the face kept its really like round fatty shape because Western devs, and then the
Yeah.
Botox over emotions like exaggerated facial animations makes her look like she's retarded. Like genuinely, actually
Yeah.
retarded.
I mean, there's a reason why everyone thought, wait, did she get Down syndrome between games? Like, that was a common
Yeah.
opinion I heard.
And I did tell Max, like I found a mod that slimmed her face down by just 7% and removed 50% of the freckling, and she looks so much better. Holy shit, it's crazy.
Well, it's not just freckling; it's rosacea, real bad on her face.
Yeah, it's really bad. Yeah. But there was also another funny moment actually. I got a side quest where I was being told by this NPC that her and her sister were starving, and her fucking face is puffed up like a balloon.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah,
You
you're
ain't
starving,
starving,
skin
you
and
can do those
bones,
shitty
starving, eh?
meals.
You can't find a single meal, eh? You're that's why your face is so fucking fat, because you can't find a single meal.
Now, listen. It would have been great if the entire quest is about, like, you see the sister and she's this skeletal,
just
gaunt, miserable, and you find out that this one sister's just a terrible
Sister,
shitty
can I
little
have
demon.
some oats? No, I need the oats, brother.
But you know what? Since we're complaining about just awful writing, I want to take a moment to talk about some decent writing. I have. Right, I never got to play Neverwinter Nights. Was never something that was on my radar as a child. Thanks to the magic of GOG, I got to play Neverwinter Nights, which is okay. But it's based on D&D 3. And boy, D&D 3 is rude. Not that 3.5 is much less rude, but it is quite a bit less rude. But Neverwinter 2, right? They got fully voiced companions for the most part. And they really lean into the fact that, yeah, D&D is full of a bunch of different species, races, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
And some of them really don't get along. The first person you get is a drunk-ass dwarf who wants to go be a monk. And by the way, so far I am deeply invested in this quest line because we're gonna take this like the most dwarfy dwarf ever who holds grudges, is racist, and fights everybody because hey, I like punching people, and he's gonna either learn how to be a monk or go, holy shit, this is terrible, I want to quit. I'm here for either. Okay, I'm here
Yeah.
for either.
Fair.
And I was playing an elf because I was like, you know what? I want to do Arcane Archer. I haven't done Arcane Archer in forever, and I want to see how they put it into the game, right? And the first thing that happens, he's getting into a fight, and I'm like, hey, this is like a 4v1. How about I make it a 2v4? And Dwarf's like, it's good. I don't need any help. You get into a fight, you help him out, and he's like, well, thanks. I probably had it handled, but I wasn't expecting a fucking elf to help me. That's like it's like the third line of dialogue I got from him. He's like, I wasn't expecting an elf to help me. I was like, oh boy.
Wonderful.
Is
The
it
Yeah,
very
second
dwarfy
party
dwarf?
member, the second party member you get is a tiefling, and you meet her
Hmm.
as a bunch of humans are threatening to murder her for being a tiefling. And because at this point my party consisted of an elf and a dwarf, when I said, hey, I'm not going to just let you murder somebody in front of me, the guy goes, you know, I bet the captain would pay me for 3 bandits, and what's more suspicious than a fucking knife ear, a dwarf, and a tiefling?
Woo! Fantastical racism.
And then, as soon as you get done, like, you can be nice to the tiefling and be like, she's like, wow, thanks for helping me, just, wow, thanks. And it's like, yeah, I wasn't gonna just let them murder you. Wow, thank you
Isn't
so
she an
much. Hey,
actual thief though? If I'm remembering correctly, isn't it revealed later on she literally did steal shit?
so to be clear, she is actually a thief, but she
Yeah, okay,
wasn't
great.
stealing from. She wasn't stealing from that particular fort.
Right,
So
yes.
they were just racist.
Are you not a thief? Well, yes, but I didn't steal anything from
I didn't
you.
steal from him.
Exactly. But that's just with the great thing. And then when you like ask her what her name is, she's like, huh? Like, listen, credit to the voice actress who played Nishka. Nishka? Whatever. She did a great job of selling someone absolutely baffled that they're being offered basic fucking courtesy. Like, look, I'm blown away. Old ass RPG, which I want to be clear. Look, Neverwinter 2. So far, we've had some really great writing. Holy hell, this game is like, oh my god. Having had games with actual party AI, this is painful.
Yeah.
This is painful. And
Yeah.
my first thing upon playing the game, I was like, oh please, let there be a turn-based mode for this. There isn't. There's not a
Yeah.
turn-based mode. Is there a
So,
turn-based mod? Oh god, there's not a
there-
turn-based mod.
There is a reason why back in the day, all the way when I was a wee young lad of 6 years old, I played Neverwinter Nights. I enjoyed Neverwinter Nights, but I also immediately went into the scenario creator and then created a whole bunch of items that were slightly overpowered because I did not want to play with any party members, because playing with party members when you're 6 years old is, first off, torture, but it wasn't a good system either. So
What's
let's
wild to
say
me
that.
is that Neverwinter Nights 1 said you get no control over the party member, you can't mess with their inventory, they'll automatically upgrade their levels and class and equipment. Every time you do, they're always going to be a level behind you. And all you can do is tell them melee, ranged, and stay close, or stay far, or stay mid.
Yeah.
That's working better than Neverwinter 2 right now, because oh my god, they'll just sprint off and go fight stuff. You don't have an attack my target. You can give the attack nearest command, but if you leave the party AI on, they'll just sprint to attack whatever you're attacking. But if you turn the party AI off, they'll kill something and then just stand there gormlessly as they get shot. This is terrible.
Well,
This is
that's fucking
terrible.
dumb.
They are so dumb. And listen, it makes me miss the automatic AI from Owlcat. And I never thought I'd say that.
Yeah, it's rough. It's a fond memory in my heart, but it is fucking rough.
I would say, here's the thing, right? The game is rough. But at least so far, I like the story.
No, I will
the
say
weakest part of the writing so far has
Yeah.
been the tutorial, like the prologue intro.
Yeah,
Because
it
the
was
prologue
pretty
intro
weak,
just kind of seems to assume that you're a human, like, you're in a
Yeah.
human village, your adopted father is an elf, and despite starting as an elf, that doesn't change, which, like, I'll be honest, that's the kind of, like, little detail I would have expected BioWare to be like, instead of saying adopted father, just say father. Like, and I'm hoping at some point I'll get more information on my magic mysterious elf father and his dead wife, so I can try to figure out why they adopted a
You
random
pulled a
elf
sign?
child.
No,
and
no,
just
no,
figure out how
I didn't
awkward
pull
the
a
writing would
sign.
be.
See, what separates me from Sign is A, I was 6 years old.
Yeah.
B, I was compensating for the fact that I didn't take my party members anywhere with me because I could not into the companion system. It was terrible. But the game is built around the idea that you have a full party. C, I was 6 years old. Okay, let's be clear. I was 6 years old.
You said that already.
I want to be.
Yeah, but-
Yes, I am a literal fucking child. I am. There is no comprehension going on in my brain beyond click button, have fun, watch thing explode on screen. Okay.
Yeah.
Fair.
I am not a 57-year-old man who can't play the video game, so he cheats God mode in.
Ah. Eat shit.
Oh,
Why, Sign, you're taking that quite personally.
I also,
Because it
as
was directed to me.
I also,
I
as a
mean,
6-year-old,
Definitely.
didn't go around telling people how cool I was for beating the Neverwinter campaign. Because I know I
listen,
cheated.
Hang on. Did he? Hang on. Did he boast about that?
Yes.
No.
Yes, you did.
Oh. All right, we're getting
Not on
conflicting
a game
reports
I
here.
cheated on.
Yes, in Star Sector, you directly boasted about how easy the game was, and there needs to be more content because you cheated in all the ships you wanted, and now it's boring.
No. I beat Star Sector the first time without cheats.
Mm-hmm.
No, I was complaining about the second run through after doing that and being like, we need more content for this.
See, this is why I like
Curious.
things like BattleTech, where you cheated yourself in a Lance of Assault mechs? That's fine. You're still gonna lose, dumbass.
Yeah. But
Oh, that's cute. You thought that would help you.
You
And
thought
also-
giving yourself an entire squad of Atlases would save you from the crab.
number 4, kid me just thought it'd be really cool to turn into a giant dragon and play through the entire game as a wild-shaped dragon. I thought that
Fair.
shit was
Understandable.
hilarious.
Shit, I'm gonna be honest. I think that sounds cool as an adult.
Yes.
Yeah.
I would do that.
Yeah.
Run
Fun,
through
like,
the
let
run
it
through a
play
game as a
go nuts.
dragon. Fuck yeah.
Oh,
Fuck yeah.
listen.
Yeah.
My favorite moment of I have achieved power in the Pathfinder Kingmaker campaign was I was doing Mystic Knight, and I finally got to the point where I got Sneaky, what's the one where it like massively buffs your BAB. It's not dragon transformation, but like it's like transformation of the beast or something. Like you're not allowed to cast any more spells, but it's like a stupid high buff to your BAB and all your stats.
I don't think it's dragon blooded. I don't think it's dragon blooded.
I know, no, but I'm like, we both know what the spell is. We both know what
Yeah.
it does. We can't remember what, right? But I cast haste on myself. I put through that spell on,
Yeah.
and I had a great sword, and I had great cleave, and I just walked up to the final boss, and I just said, slap.
Yeah, see, the great
And
thing
he
about
took, like,
Neverwinter
50
Nights,
damage.
the great thing about Neverwinter Nights is that they actually put like all of the prestige classes into the game. Unlike modern games, which piss and shit themselves at the idea of player agency and players being able to pick things that are suboptimal. Neverwinter Nights,
again,
now, I will say this was an issue I had.
Owlcat. This is why I love Owlcat. They're like, here's a bunch of weird prestige classes in the first game, Kingmaker.
Well, only
and then
the first
they got
one.
to Wrath of the
Yeah.
Righteous, and they were like, we added more prestige classes. We also added more weird base classes. Have Cavalier as a base class.
Yeah, yeah. Mhm.
Get on the horse. Joust.
But like so many modern games. Well, to be fair though, their fucking balancing was so dog shit awful. You had to like search up guides on the internet on how to actually balance both Pathfinder games to be actual Pathfinder rules instead of
No.
this.
No. The first one, yes, they did a much better job with Wrath of the Righteous.
I never
Well, let me
bought it.
rephrase that. Having played Wrath of the Righteous, now I did not buy Wrath of the Righteous at launch. I bought it well into its lifespan through GOG.
Mm.
There's basically they just they have a difficulty that's just a copy paste of hardcore D&D from Neverwinter Nights, where all the normal rules exist and nobody
Yeah.
gets buffs.
Yeah.
Like nobody's getting weird buffs.
To anyone not aware, in the original Kingmaker Pathfinder game, for some retardo reason, the Owlcat devs decided to do shit like, oh, you can out-level the AI, so we're gonna put a behind-the-scenes passive buff of plus 20 to every roll on default. To all AI.
Yeah, or there's one of my personal favorites was the quote unquote real Pathfinder difficulty was like, by the way, all the AIs, like all the AI, even ignoring that little behind the scenes invisibuff, by the way, they're all getting like +4 to every base statistic. Like we're taking whatever their stat
not only
block is and
+4
giving
to-
them like +4.
No, it wasn't +4. It was +10 to every stat.
No, it was not
in real
+10.
Pathfinder.
It was
Yeah,
not +10.
In real Pathfinder mode, yeah, it was. It was +10 because they also did the dumbest thing, which is they also added +10 to the AC on top of that, and you couldn't hit anything. Literally,
What the fuck
I
is the point of
encountered
that?
my first random encounter. I had real Pathfinder mode on because I just wanted the rules. I thought turning real Pathfinder mode on would just make it just the Pathfinder rules. I just wanted just the Pathfinder rules. That's not what it did. I encounter my first bandit group. It was just 3 level 1 bandits. I missed every attack on them, and I'm looking at this, and by the way, they're hitting every single attack on me, and then I die. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And so I go online and I search it up, and they're like, oh yeah, it doesn't say it on any of the difficulty dials, but if you turn this dial to real mode, it adds +10 AC to all of the AI.
Yeah.
And it's just like,
Why?
what?
No, it was the dumbest thing. I specifically made sure that when I went to look at Wrath of the Righteous, when I put it on like real difficulty, I was like, okay, what buffs is it giving? I'm like, okay, nothing there, nothing there, nothing there. It's just straight. It's just straight. As
Yeah.
far as I can tell, it's
Yeah.
just straight. I haven't had any problems.
That's good to hear then. But yeah, so I hate that shit. I hate that shit in so many games. And you know what? Neverwinter Nights never did that shit. But I hate that shit in so many games where they're like, yeah, we arbitrarily hyper buffed the AI. Like Humankind, for example. Another good one. They arbitrarily buffed Humankind AI. If you play on anything besides normal difficulty, which you, by the way, you fucking destroy the AI on. But if you play on anything besides normal difficulty, the AI get like times 300 times 3,000% resources. And they're able to spawn in, tier 7 units for free once per turn. They don't even have to select them for the build queue. They just get a free unit per turn. And it's just like, I'm sorry, but if your AI is that dog shit, remake it, recode it, fix it.
Yeah, but they can't do that.
Stop
They can, though.
covering up bad AI with arbitrary hyper buffs.
I'm looking at you, Creative Assembly.
Yeah. And it's like, I get it. The AI is not always going to make the top 1% best decisions. That's why in Creative Assembly's case, they don't make the AI actually buy any of the upgrades. But it's a little bit ridiculous. There's campaigns in fucking Total War where I'm just like, I can't win this in very hard. I have to cheese the game. I have to break the game mechanics because I can't win it. Not because of my skill, not because of anything, but because the people I'm supposed to fight by the campaign, following the main campaign for the faction, the people I'm supposed to fight just get infinite free armies, and I can't reinforce fast enough.
Yeah.
To actually fight them. Even if I perfect it. And I lose the least amount of people possible. I'm still losing people. And I just get ground down. And then I lose.
Yeah.
And it's just like, this is not fun. But,
it's just not fun. It's like
not.
There are so many times when I just leave things on hard, and then I give to be clear, the combat AI some of the very hard stuff.
Mm.
And I just ignore the rest of it because I don't want to fight the
My only issue...
the AI with 0 upkeep and 7 million free army. That's not fun for me.
Yeah, it's not fun. My issue is the very hard combat AI is literally predictive, where they will preemptively move their armies out of the way.
No,
of
you
the
can turn a
spell
lot.
you cast.
Remember, so I don't know if you played in what, but they gave you a lot more customization on the AI stuff.
Oh, did they?
So you can actually set all. So like, basically, I can set the AI so that it is not predictive. It is in fact reactive.
Okay.
Now, there are times when you'll put a spell down and the AI will immediately go, "Oh shit, I'm getting out of here." But
And
they won't move. They won't move until
Right.
your cast thing appears. And you know what? That's
Right.
fine because
Yeah.
I do that same shit.
Yeah, no, it's just like, here's the position I've always had when it comes to AI in video games is the AI has already got a massive boost over me. The AI knows where all of its units are at all times.
Yeah.
Every second. I do not have omnipresence in these video games. I am not capable of keeping track of where every single unit is, the status of every single unit, the positioning in relation to every other single unit, what's on cooldown. I mean, yes, I can obviously tab through them all, but I have to actively tab through them all. I don't have 20 eyeballs I can use to each subsection of a screen to individually view each unit with. I am intelligent, which is my advantage. The AI is omnipresent, which is its advantage. It shouldn't be getting buffed further.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just,
Yeah.
I just hate it. I hate it.
And listen,
But
like
I
said,
will
it's
say,
totally understandable. They've fixed a lot, at least in my opinion, they've made a lot of strides to fix that because so much of that is now customizable. Like
yeah.
Genuinely, like you can pick this, you can set which buffs it gets, you can set if it gets any buffs, you can set if it gets malices. You can independently adjust the can't think. You can independently adjust the battle AI buffs versus the campaign buffs or malices.
But what I was gonna say earlier is that child me was very unhappy with Neverwinter Nights. I appreciate that games give you this ability, but at the same time, it is quite frustrating. Where there's a lot of moments in Neverwinter Nights 2 especially, where the good ending or the good outcome is locked behind a skill check. And it's not a general skill check of, oh, I put a couple points into this so I can say it. It's like, oh, skill check, minimum required, 18.
Yeah.
And it's like, I can't do that. I don't have the points for that. I didn't know I was supposed to put points into this.
Yeah.
You know.
That was a major gripe I had with the first Pathfinder game, Kingmaker, that
yeah. And then to make it even worse,
kind of fixed in Wrath of the Righteous, but they actually fixed it. They actually fixed it in Rogue Trader, where they just said, do you have a party member? Whenever you make a skill check, it will just default to the highest one.
That's what I enjoyed in Rogue Trader. But yeah, no, that's what 6-year-old me also found out is I originally had party members and I made them skilled in all the stuff I wasn't. And then it turns out there's only like 3 skills in the game that the party members should even ever have points put into, because they literally can't use the other skills because everything in the game defaults to your main character, which means you have to make your main character the unoptimized skill monkey if you want to actually succeed the checks and not optimize for combat.
You didn't make your player character the Charisma Mancer? I'm very sorry. But you're just never going to pass.
Not just Charisma Mancer, the Charisma Mancer skill checkifier, where you cannot play any sort of role play because you need like 20 intelligence and 20 charisma for your fucking character sheet, because you need to put every point available into a bunch of different skills just so you can pass the checks. And it's not, oh, you got the good ending and they give you an extra 100 gold. It's like, oh, you passed the skill check. We didn't murder the entire village.
Yeah.
Oh!
So far, the only ones I've encountered have been, now, I'm not super far into the game. I'm I don't know, 10, 12 hours in. The only checks I've really encountered like that are, intimidate, diplomacy, and like everything else my party's been able to do. Like I was even able to get my party to do stealth rolls for me in we've stumbled across this, let's just wait and see what happens.
Well, you have to keep in mind GOG is hosting the remastered version.
No, I don't have the remastered version.
Yeah, you do.
No, I have Neverwinter Nights 2 complete, and I have Neverwinter Nights 1, whatever the old special edition is, not the remaster.
Diamond.
I don't have the remasters.
No, I'm pretty sure they only host the remasters on GOG.
No, GOG. Well, okay, they might only do it now, but at minimum, when I bought it, I was able to buy Neverwinter Nights Diamond Edition, which is separate from the remaster. I know because whenever I go look at Neverwinter Nights Diamond, it tells me that I ought to go and buy the enhanced edition.
Hmm. Yeah, Neverwinter Nights 2 complete and Neverwinter Nights Diamond Edition. That's what I have.
Yeah, so Neverwinter Nights 2 complete and Diamond are separate because there's Neverwinter Nights Enhanced Edition, which, as far as I can tell, the Enhanced Edition is we took Neverwinter Nights and slapped it into 2, as far as I can tell. Maybe added some voice acting. But I didn't play that, so.
Fair.
But yeah, so I'm not playing I am playing like here's all the DLC, but as far as I can tell, I'm not playing like a special extra remaster. But either way, like it was endlessly infuriating to find out that no, I can't have whoever I want in my party make persuasion checks or intimidate checks or whatever. And so it's like fucking fine. I lucked out in that I decided I was going to play Arcane Archer, which means I'm putting a bunch of fighter feats in. So I was able to use my regular feats to grab the whatever the feat is that lets you do cross-class skills without a penalty. But you're still capped to half your normal. But so far that's been fine.
But that also means there's stuff that you are just locked out of in the game unless you specifically.
Oh no!
Yeah,
I know.
unless you know of ahead of time and you know of the heads up and it is very.
But that's the thing. Like I didn't have that heads up. I was able to fix it relatively early. The problem is though, I knew that was a thing. Like to a degree, there's a level of you need to know about D&D and the way stuff in D&D works to fix it. Like you have to know that I think it's like Quick Learner or whatever that lets you train in class skills that aren't yours, and it only costs 1 skill point instead of 2. Like you have to know that's an option. Technically speaking, I guess I did cheat because I've always decided that like in RPGs like this, I was like rolling my stats in tabletop RPGs, and whatever I get is whatever I get. This particular character ended up being pretty good, except for my Constitution, which is a 7. And I'm an elf, which means my Constitution is 5, baby. I have such a dinky HP pool for a fighter, but that's okay because I'm an archer, so I'm generally not getting stabbed.
Generally.
My favorite thing in D&D is anytime there's involving the Fey realms, if someone ends up in the Autumn realm, to make them take fall damage if they don't use Featherfall when they first step into it, because it's the fall realm.
Get fuck off, Jazz.
I'm not joking. That's a thing you can do, and it's fun as fuck. It's great because it's the fall realm, and words are sometimes quite literal in the Fey realm.
I'd like to abuse my mod powers to server mute this man.
No. Anyway, let's read about sign stories. I mean, Sekirei.
It's basically a sign story of different name.
Yeah, I'm honestly shocked he hasn't written a Sekirei story.
I think it's too easy.
I will say, I've been pleasantly.
JK doesn't count.
JK does not count.
That does not count. I've been pleasantly surprised that the restraint sign has shown. Tanya hasn't even tried to fuck anyone yet. Or even really had money thoughts.
Yeah, because he's getting money for plot.
Yeah, because he's getting money with the explicit outline of Tanya does not fuck anyone yet.
She's 10.
When has that stopped you?
Sign. Do I have to remind you of Predatory?
No. Nobody in Predatory was that young.
Sign, stop trying to defend Predatory because you aged her up to still underage. No matter what you do, you cannot win that argument.
It's okay, she worked out a bunch. She had the body of a 15-year-old.
Don't worry, she was still 15.
Fuck off.
You did it to yourself.
You did that to yourself. So hard.
Yeah, no offense. That one is quite literally self-inflicted, brother.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, you cannot defend that, I'm sorry.
Can I just say it's a little bit weird? Not Sign. I mean, he is weird, but not him. It's
We
just a
all
little
He
bit
is, but we're
weird
not talking about that right now.
that
We're all a
people
little bit
make
weird.
so many Worm stories, and like half of the Worm story is I'm in Worm because I wanted to fuck one of the girls in Worm, and I'm just like,
And they're all underaged.
well, I mean, yeah, they're all under 18, which
I'm
this
just like,
person writing
wait,
the
hang
story is
on.
obviously over 18, but
Listen, for me, it's like I hear that and I'm like, even if you say that they're all of the correct age, or you put yourself at the correct age, that it's not weird. My first
yeah,
thought is
Sign, those were
but
scrap pile
why?
stories.
I'm like, but
Yeah.
why? They're all
Bitch fans.
terrible people.
Bitch fans wins again.
I'm like, they're just
Yeah.
all horrible people.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what anyone sees in them. I mean, it's like, I'm sorry. Look, I can understand.
Bitch is just Rachel's just the average dog woman. She's easy to deal with.
I can understand when someone wants to chase after pussy. Okay, I get it. Worm? You're gonna go into Worm for it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How low
that's
are your
kind
standards?
of, don't
Like,
think you're
I'm
doing crazy.
sorry, there is only one person in the entirety of Worm that could even possibly make that worthwhile, and she is not interested in sex.
Who?
Which one?
Tattletale is
Contessa.
not worth it. Contessa, yeah. Fair enough. I was going to say, Tattletale is not worth it.
Tattletale's
Oh,
not worth
God,
it. Not
no.
even slightly. God, if all I had to do was go to a Marvel or DC verse, I would still do it to just pop her in the head, not actually have sex with her.
Good bet.
Yeah, no, like, listen, they are all
Terrible.
varying degrees of either terrible people or why would you want to?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, yeah.
Again,
Tattletale
Rachel
is a
fans,
horrible person, and
Rachel fans
a-
win again.
I would say Tattletale is a terrible person and a massive bundle of neuroses. Yes, I know it's
Mhm.
Worm.
Hey, don't insult the author's self-insert like that.
Which one?
Exactly.
All of his stuff inserts.
Look, he's schizophrenic, okay?
Very.
But no, it's awful. It's genuinely awful. Stable
It's
people
why I've
don't get
said she's-
powers. No. I know stable people don't get powers. Well, I mean, technically they do. It's just, they have to have a really terrible day, which is completely different from having mental illness. But it's Worm.
Yeah, no, it's
It's like going in. It's like selecting Warhammer 40K because you're really interested in fucking a sister of battle. It's like, bro, I get it. I get it. I understand.
However-
Don't.
yeah. You can get
Not worth it.
99% of what you're looking for somewhere else.
Or you're done with religious zealotry, tomboy, silver hair. I get it.
Can I direct
40K?
you?
Really?
It's like, Sneaky, can I direct you to D&D and Pathfinder?
Can I just give you a gun and you can just shoot yourself twice? Like, that's the equivalent of what you're gonna do here. Except maybe your soul's gonna get tortured forever.
Like, listen, I see people who are like, yeah, I want to go to 40K, and I'm just like,
No,
why?
you do not.
No.
Like, if I die and I stand before a judge that's like, oh, right, welcome to the afterlife. We're going to spin this giant fucking wheel here. You're going to get reincarnated into this world. You're not getting an isekai cheap power. No, stop asking. I don't know where people got that idea. You're just getting reincarnated. I'd be like, can I make a request? Can we remove 40K from that wheel?
Can I take off 40K and StarCraft and...
Can I not go to these places? I'm not requesting to go to these places. I am requesting specifically to not go to these places.
I don't want to add things. I don't want to rig the wheel. I just want to take a couple things off. Okay.
Also,
Just
if I end up in the world, if I end up
Yeah.
in that world, can I use its power set, or
can I
am I
get a
just
mulligan?
screwed as? Am
Well,
I just
I mean,
normal?
obviously, I mean, yeah, if you're getting reincarnated into the world, you would obviously have access to that world's
I mean, it
power
depends on
set
who's
if you're born with
reincarnating
it.
you. Depends on who's reincarnating you. They could be
Yeah.
like really fucking.
Well, reincarnating typically implies you are being born naturally into the world and not being poofed into it, because then you're not reincarnating.
Yeah.
You're just isekai.
Fair enough. Yeah, fair
you're
enough.
just isekai.
It's not surprising one of the most mentally stable characters in Worms Guy. Is that
Laser Boy.
No, I thought they were talking about. Well, I mean, yeah, him. I thought they were
It's
talking about
Fletchett.
Flechette.
Fletchett
Yep.
and
Yeah.
Parian, the
No,
lesbian.
they are not. stable.
They're not
look,
because
Hey,
Fletchett
great,
Fletchett.
great. I was just asking to not
Yeah.
go there if that was possible. I wasn't trying to fucking make a deal with them. I was just asking.
Yeah.
Listen, Fletchett spent 3 days in Brockton Bay and decided that shooting into a crowd of civilians is the right thing to do. She is not stable.
No,
she was
that's
correct,
that's a
though.
very reasonable choice.
That is a reasonable choice for Brockton Bay.
I like how all of us, even I'm like, no.
Wait,
Correct this-
hang on a minute. She had a point.
Personally,
Yeah,
yeah.
Legend. That's
Hang
that's
on,
like-
hang on. Let her aim.
Yeah.
I'm proud of that one.
Colony drop. I mean, legend. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's fair. Yeah.
Oh, legend.
Shooting air quotes civilians in Brockton
Well-
Bay. Yeah. True.
Yeah.
Real.
Well, to be fair, Legend didn't actually trigger. He got his powers from a bottle, so he wasn't even like PTSD ridden like the rest.
Yeah, true.
Which is actually really very, very impressive of Adolan to get his powers from a bottle and be more trauma-ridden and horrible than everyone else.
Screw.
You know what? I think it's actually really iconic and amusing in a way that every isekai guy is just Eidolon.
Yep,
Yeah.
because they want all the powers. Yeah,
They want
and
all
they're
the powers. They want all the acclaim. They want everyone to view them as a hero. And
I'm
if
getting
things
weaker.
are
Time
too
for
easy,
genocide.
well, not only that, if things are too easy, they make everything harder for everyone else. Because if things are too easy, then they're not a hero anymore.
Yeah.
Wow, that is disturbingly accurate.
Yeah. Crazy how that works.
Wildbone
And
really knows.
Ironically, he's the most hated character in the fandom, and it's just like, buddy, have you seen your mirror recently?
Yeah.
No.
Damn, bro, you must be poor because you don't own any mirrors.
I mean, to be fair, most mirrors are in a bathroom, and fanfiction authors don't shower, so.
Oh, you know what? I feel
No,
personally
hang
attacked
on.
by this.
We're not talking about Magic the Gathering players.
What about Yu-Gi-Oh?
That is not true. I absolutely shower.
Okay, no.
Sign?
So my
Sign.
little brother
I
went
am
to
not
a
talking
card
about
con.
you. Yeah, go ahead,
Yeah.
Sticky.
My
you
little
got yours,
brother
I got
went to
mine.
a card con, And he was like, I opened the door to go into the card con, and it felt like a wave of Nurgle stench flowing out.
There's a reason that at Yu-Gi-Oh! Tournaments there is now an official rule that competitors must have showered or bring deodorant as they play.
Oh, even
no.
worse.
No.
It's even worse.
Listen, I went to a Magic tournament, not as a competitor, just there, right? There were signs at every door to the entrance hall asking people, "Have you showered yet today? Remember, you can't compete if you didn't." And there was also a subheading under there that said, "Spraying yourself with Axe isn't cutting it."
Yeah.
I'm summarizing.
Yeah.
I'm summarizing. But
No. Yeah, that's how a lot of them think. Yeah.
and I don't understand that because
I fucking shower twice a day. I really don't either.
no, I mean, I shower once a day, but like I don't understand it because like for these events, right? These are usually multi-day. At least, right, if it's something in like a convention hall or whatever, these are multi-day events, and you're either coming from far enough away that you're going to a hotel, or
you're close enough. You live in that city.
You've got a 3-4 hour drive at the most, and what is wrong with you? Why would you not shower? What is wrong with you people?
I mean, like, look, okay, so I'm gonna be real here. I don't shower most days. The second I am going to go do something that requires me to step out of my apartment, I take a shower.
I mean, okay. I have two thoughts about that. One, I think that's gross. But two, I recognize that you live, this is a very key part, alone in an apartment by yourself. You also work a relatively sedentary job, and you're like, you live by yourself, you live a pretty sedentary lifestyle, you're not going out to the gym or anything. So,
like I said, if I go out, like if I'm going to anything, I take a shower beforehand.
No. Like I said, I get it.
Yeah.
I, on a personal level, would feel gross if I didn't take a shower every morning. But I recognize that
my scalp
probably
really fucking hates taking a shower. Like, I used to take a shower every single day, and my scalp was screaming.
I see.
Yeah.
But, yeah, like I said, I recognize that, again, you live alone.
Yeah.
Plus, right, you're generally not exerting yourself. So, yeah, every couple of days you can probably swing it. But you also recognize that if you're going to go out in a public place, because to me, this is the important part. You recognize that once you leave your apartment, other people have to deal with you.
Yeah,
they
exactly.
have to be in the same space as you.
Meanwhile, I shower twice a day because I work in a dusty as fuck warehouse that's half a construction zone.
Yeah,
so.
I shower every day because I do a relatively sedentary job, but that job has me going out on a factory floor for generally an hour or two a day. And even if it's just walking, like it's the middle of summer, you're gonna sweat.
Oh God, ball sweat.
I mean, not even just ball sweat, but like just sweat in general. But yeah,
sweat.
Of course, ball sweat. Like, yeah, oh my God, there was. I still don't remember how this ever came up, but some guy, I got dragged into some conversation where some guy was like, "Do you ever trim your junk?" And I was like, "What the fuck kind of question is this? Why am I getting dragged into this?" And some guy was like, "I've never done it. Why would I do that? That's weird. It's dangerous and weird." And someone was like, "Okay, but like, how do you get it clean down there?" And the guy looked at him and he was like, "What do you mean clean? It's always clean."
With soap and water.
No, I mean,
now, caveat here. I can understand where he might be coming from if he's not having sex and, because I can see the perspective of the only thing that's going on in there is it's getting sweaty. And so there is a mental disconnect for some people between sweaty and being dirty. Because it's like, okay, well, it's not like it's being exposed. It's not picking up dirt. It's not, I'm not using it to rub against public items.
Yeah. You're not touching things.
I'm not having sex. So it's like, yeah, well, obviously it's clean. All that's down there is sweat. It's like, okay.
Yeah.
I get it. But also at the same time, trimming down there, I think it's a little bit weird. Unless you're in a relationship. If you're in a relationship, I think it's kind of just being kind.
I mean, here's my thought on it is I think trimming down there is a good idea because it makes it, not that you can't, but it makes it much simpler to clean.
Yes. Yeah.
Sure, but I mean, it's like just
So-
lather up with some soap and fucking rub. I mean, it's not that.
Mm.
It's not.
I
It's
don't-
it's not like you got long golden tresses down there.
I mean,
Having done it before when I was in a relationship, because she preferred that sometimes, I don't recommend it because if you ever stop taking care of it and let it grow back, you're gonna be miserable, and it takes a little while to get used to.
no.
But-
Listen,
Or-
What?
I don't shave it. I
In a
trim
trim.
it. That,
Yeah,
there's a
there's-
big difference.
There's
Yeah,
a
shave
massive.
and trim.
There is a massive.
Yeah, shaving.
Now,
No, shaving
would
is
be
not
crazy.
trimming, sign. Look, just
I wanna
because
be
you're
clear,
bald
if
and
you
you're
trim it,
coping.
as someone who did shave it,
Are coping.
I would
You're
say, as
coping.
someone who did shave, right? Not trim, shave, because
Yeah.
of reasons.
Some just
Yes.
prefer.
Fair.
He was trying to get 1% extra speed. He was trying for the
Yes.
swimmer speed buff.
It's true. Hey, you know what? That
Thanks.
1%, that let me get away from the piranha because I still have all my toes.
That
If it
1 point of
works, it
speed
works.
lets him double in Fire Emblem terms.
No, true.
That's true. My 1 point of speed. Listen, it pushed me over that four speed threshold, and now I double cavalry. So, who's really winning?
Now I double his
Stupid if
cavalry.
it works.
But yeah. Anyway, to that point, yes, Sign is correct. If you do that, it can be unpleasant. But honestly, it's not that bad. Like, there's like, I don't know, a day where it feels weird, and then it grows in, and you're fine.
Well, no, Atin, you have to remember,
I didn't
Sign's
like
autistic.
No, hang on. No, hang on. I gotta self-incriminate myself almost. Like, I will refuse to buy clothes because I don't like the way they feel. Like, that may be the
Oh
single
yeah,
most
yep.
that may be the single most autistic thing I do. Like, there are clothes where like I've just looked at them and I've been like I will, before I buy them, an important thing for me is, how does this feel
Feel
on
them.
my flesh?
Oh,
Yep.
well, I mean,
Yep.
you should be buying clothes that way anyway. Like, that's not an autistic thing. It's like, who the fuck would buy clothes that you feel it and you're like, oh, wow, I hate this feeling. I'm going to purchase this and wear this every day now. Like, I'm
There's
sorry,
so many people who
maybe...
just don't care. That's the thing. Like, there's so many
No,
people
but
who
it's
just
not that they don't care. No, it's not that they don't care. It's that it's not bad feeling to them. There's a difference.
No, it's also popularity chasing some people. Like, I've met actually autistic people who felt like that, but there's like, oh, I'd feel like I'd be away from
yeah,
everyone
okay,
else.
yeah. I mean, there probably is people out there that do wear
Yeah.
things they hate solely so they can get group approval. But I don't
Well,
really
yeah.
consider them people, so...
Those are
Fair.
sheeple.
Yeah, they're
Wake up,
definitely
sheeple!
subhuman.
They're turning the frogs gay.
They already did. It was on TV and everything.
Yeah, they said it on TV.
Yeah.
Pepe the gay.
No, they showed the gay frogs on TV as part of a kids show.
True, yeah.
What show you
Anyway,
talking about? God
We
damn
are
it.
very far afield. We've gone very, very far afield.
Don't worry.
Yeah, but it's second
Fate
rate.
finds a way! How fitting of a chapter to get into. By Mickey Duncan Dis D. Some
Wait, what?
experience.
D?
Yep.
Dundee.
Mixing. Yep.
Please don't tell
So,
me he's Australian. Please don't
guess
tell me he's
what?
Dundee.
Great news, everyone! Unannounced crossover. Go ahead and mark that off instantly on your card.
Oh, I got that because I just opened up my bingo.
So
Wait, what'd we get?
broke quite unlabeled crossover.
God.
So this is the non-crossover section. We are in the non-crossover section. Fate finds a way. Some experiments should have never been conducted, but now they were. And now single numbers aren't the only monsters out there. Crossover with Jurassic World. That's right. They wrote a crossover story and put it in the base section, despite the fact that there is a section for Jurassic Park crossovers.
Wait,
Well, there's more traffic in the base section.
I'm aware.
Is this one of the only times I haven't had sign L? Please don't tell me we've got a sign L already.
No, we don't have a sign L yet.
No.
I meant like a banked one.
He's been good
No.
since
No.
last stream.
He's been.
Yeah.
I've been too
I wouldn't
fucking
say
busy
good.
to rack up any L's.
say yeah, no. I would say I don't have any L's marked down.
I like that
I
he
was-
just fucking jinxed himself by saying that though.
Right,
Just
yeah,
wait till we get his
right,
opinion on
right.
something. Just wait till we get his opinion on something, then it'll be an L.
Exactly. Yeah, so we don't have a bio for McDuncan, my D. So we're just going to move on. From one night to every night. Commissioned by Anon, There Will Be Sex. Minato Saheishi discovers that nothing takes the sting out of a failed entrance exam like going home with a stacked, lonely barfly, and then every night that follows. What could be better than that? The answer is when the barfly is a Sekirei, whose winging is a siren call for other stacked, lonely Sekirei. This is a Minato times Kazehana, Matsu, and Akitsu story.
Is that harem square on the bingo then? Which was basically a free square in Sekirei?
Yes. Yeah. It is,
Yeah, that
in
is a
fact,
free
the
square
harem
in
square.
Sekirei.
Yeah, it is basically
Yeah.
a free square in Sekirei. And normally I would bonk you saying no, you don't get it, but no, because every author writes the harem story in possibly the worst way possible and just completely shits the bed when doing it, just like canon. Yeah, no, it
That's
gets the
just
harem.
canon.
Yeah.
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 Wait, so does that... Yeah, not yet. Not
No,
yet,
it's
just
not
canon.
just
We've actually got to
canon.
find...
No, it's
But
not.
it
just
is
canon.
just
Shut
like
your stupid
canon.
Mouth.
So what's this about the adventures of Minato Hash Brown?
Fuck you.
Get out.
Shut your
Get out.
fucking mouth.
Wait, no, guys,
Fuck
wait,
off.
wait. This is the perfect opportunity for him to cross over with Devil as a part-timer. He works at McDonald's.
I can't believe they're gonna feed the Burger King and Dairy Queen along.
Put the fries in the bag, Satan.
Okay, look,
Oh,
listen. I have to. I tangent.
Yeah.
Devil as a part-timer holds a very, very special place in my heart
Yeah.
because it was the first time I managed to convince my stuck-in-the-past sibling to experience culture and watch an anime.
I see.
Yeah.
Like, all jokes aside, it is actually like a pretty fun memory with my brother because I was like, I'm gonna get this fucking idiot to watch some anime because like he wouldn't watch stuff like Cowboy Bebop or like Gundam Thunderbolt, despite those being like all about jazz. And I knew
Yeah.
like you're obsessed with jazz. I was like, let me prove to you this stuff can be good. And somehow, I don't know how, Devil as a part-timer is the one I convinced him to watch. And like he's like, fine, I'll watch an episode with you. We were in our basement, and as he watched it, he laughed sometimes, and he was like, I was like, you want to watch a second? He's like, yeah, I'll watch a second. And then we got like 6 episodes deep. We ran out, we grabbed pizza, we binge watched the rest of it. Like,
As one does.
it's actually a fantastic memory.
Yes.
And it's because it's a good anime. Like,
Yes.
is it great? No. Is it funny? Hell yes.
The Secret Life of Karasuba. Lying is easy. Getting away with it is hard. False. The bigger the lie, the harder it is to keep it.
False.
Yeah, kind of false, honestly. It's
Yeah.
really when you start layering the lies. It's when the lies are layered is the problem. Then you start having to, then you become Agent Garbo.
Agent Gura?
Garbo.
I mean, Gura is a pretty bad agent, but that seems a little harsh.
No, it was a real guy.
I know.
No, that's from a recent Fed Electrician video.
Yes.
My joke is that Gura has all the subtlety of a brick.
Yes.
Yes.
Hey now, she's
No,
been
we-
able
we-
to
we
restrain
are aware.
herself from saying things blatantly on stream
No,
that
she
she
hasn't.
shouldn't. Yes, she
I heard
has.
it so many
Fucking
times.
hasn't.
In her opening, didn't she say it came out of me or something to that extent?
No.
Sneaky's
No,
talking
she has
about
given herself
contract
away
breaking
more than
stuff.
once.
Yeah, I'm talking
Uh,
about contract breaking stuff. She's gotten
Yeah.
really close sometimes with stuff like, I can finally play this game again. Again? What do you mean again, Saba? I mean,
Yeah, or
for the first time.
Yeah.
my personal favorite is,
First time
I
ever.
can finally show you guys all. I can finally show you guys all the mods I have on this game.
Yeah.
What do you mean finally?
What do you mean finally? I mean,
Don't worry
for the
about
first
it.
time.
Like,
Or that
listen,
it took them an hour to realize they never introduced Doobie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who is this person?
Oh,
I have
yes!
never
it's
met
Woman
you.
I have never met before? What is
Yeah,
your
we're
name?
like- An hour
It's
into the
nice- it's
stream,
nice
they
to
go,
meet
"Hi,
you."
I'm
No,
Saba."
yeah. You were
Yeah.
never met each other before.
listen.
Natural stupidity will never be beaten by AI.
True.
Listen, hey, at least we don't have to worry about Saba holding secrets. She can sort of do that. She's not Kiara.
We do not speak of
True.
the waste of oxygen on this channel.
Honestly, I don't.
Except for all the times
Kiara
it's
had to
brought
pick up the reins of Doc's Beat Prime. What can I say?
I don't think she ever put them down.
No, for a long time, Callie was Doc's Beat Prime because
Yeah,
she
you're right.
was treading the edge with every single
Yes.
song she was releasing.
Yeah.
And then she
Yeah.
got signed by Universal, and suddenly all of that went away, and suddenly all of her edgy went away, and suddenly she stopped being interesting. Weird how that happened.
Yeah.
It's honestly, it's kind of sad because she even made a song about how she isn't the villain because she didn't sell out to a big company. She's still making the songs that she loves.
Yeah,
Hmm.
little bit of cope there.
No, she did that before the Universal signing.
Yeah.
But it was a year before the
Oh,
Universal
yeah.
signing.
Hmm.
And then she signed with Universal, and then everyone's like, "Well, Callie, why don't you make the good music anymore?" And she's like, "Well, it's not the music I want to make. I want to make this generic pop noise." And everyone's like,
Bullshit.
"Uh-huh."
So how much does
She
the
likes
generic pop
money,
noise
is what that is.
make? Yeah.
In Japan, a lot of money. And everywhere else, none. She's made effectively none. For a while,
not.
she was trying to float Universal printing all of her old music and selling it, reselling it, to international audiences because it was really hard to get the CDs out to international audiences, for all of her older music that she made. And then Universal kind of gave her like, well, we'll wait and see if people are interested. And then basically none of the international audiences bought any of her new stuff. Comparatively.
No, of course not.
Yeah,
Yeah.
She's a big hit in Japan, apparently. To the point where they made, like, she's appeared in several games and animes now, doing song OSTs for them.
yeah.
Yeah.
Listen, I remember being absolutely flabbergasted when I went to watch the Suicide Squad Isekai, and I was like,
Yeah.
wait a minute,
Yeah.
this is Mori.
Yeah. And, yeah. So it was kind of just like, that's rough. Yeah.
Sucks to suck.
Yeah. It's sad. I don't really watch her anymore. Haven't watched
I
her in years,
occasionally
actually.
watch it.
Well,
Well, to
even
be
her
fair, Kiki, you
karaoke, I
barely
still prefer.
watch streams in general now.
I mean,
Even her-
yes, I barely watch any streams in general, period, at all, obviously.
Yeah.
But
I was gonna say, like, it's kind of hard to compare how you were a couple years ago to how you are now.
yeah, but
that
like
kinda
a
thing.
couple years ago, I was still watching Gura streams. I was still watching Mume streams. I was watching Kurani streams, and I wasn't watching Kali streams anymore. I wasn't watching Ina streams anymore. Which, to be fair,
that's
a
I
you
wasn't really
thing.
streaming. Yes, Nose, that is what I've been fucking talking about. Jesus Christ,
Wait,
dude. You need alcohol. You need an excuse to be this stupid.
Are they really making a
That's a new
P4
one.
remake? God damn.
Making a what remake?
Persona 4 remake. I've just found.
Well,
on
yeah,
Steam
you're
Persona 4
gonna buy it,
Revival.
aren't you?
Absolutely not. I've got it on. I've got Persona 4
It's gonna
Gold
be
on
like-
Switch. I don't need Revival. Just like how I've got Persona 3 Portable on Switch. I don't need Reload.
So what are they doing? Just upscaling?
I'm guessing some stuff.
No, they're gonna remove everything they didn't
Uh.
like and add in more stuff, and then upscale it all, and then call it Persona 4 Revival Gold Ticket Diamond Remaster 2.
Yeah. They're probably doing the same thing they did in Reload, where they're basically adding some of the stuff from the portable, except for the good shit, and then they're adding
Except
new
for the
shit to make it
good
easier. I will never forgive Reload for not giving us a female protagonist, especially because her social links are better than the male one.
Oh, I forgot that they didn't keep that part
Yeah.
of portable in for some reason,
Yeah.
which is Universe Grid. Like, oh wow, you guys gave us like 40 hours of extra content just for Spawn
Including-
stories. Let's fucking go.
Yeah.
Including more social links for our team members instead of these strangers that some of them are really bad, and then you just got rid of them. And then instead
Oh,
you're
wow,
keeping the
guys.
fact that we can... Yeah.
This one's really bold. Pillar Wing.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Request
Ugh.
fic. When Minato gets accepted into Todai, he gets dragged onto an adventure that is challenging and pleasurable. His life will become a thrill, and he will get tons of new experiences. Minato
You know what? I
times
think I'm good.
harem.
And
Cool.
others. Takahito
Yeah.
has passed away in this
I
fic.
know.
Isn't that canon?
Yes.
Is he dead in canon?
Yes, he's dead before canon even starts.
I
Very
need
today
a
on
phone call. What the hell happened?
Stuff.
Don't
Minato
worry about
times harem. Takahito is dead. There will be lots and lots of sex, and maybe occasionally I'll progress the plot. 21
Oh.
chapters, 10k words per chapter. Minato times Miya, Matsu, and Uzume. Like I said, very bold.
Very bold.
Very original direction for this story.
Mm.
At least he's
Well,
on it.
okay, hang on. So, Takahito's not actually dead canonically. He is
What do you mean he's not dead
in
canonically?
suspended animation because he was dying. Mia thinks he's dead. But,
Okay,
what's
so
his face,
everyone thinks he's dead except the one person who knows they're in suspended animation, which effectively is dead. What is the
Yes.
difference?
it's effectively dead. But, well, because the difference is canonically at the end of the story, once Musubi gets the ship and the fucking control orb, she fixes him.
Oh.
That's
And
fucking
he and
stupid.
Mia get back together.
Literally the
God, that
reason
is
Mia
such
wasn't
a
fighting was because her
asshole.
husband
Alien
died.
tech.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's such a massive
It's
asshole.
technically not an asshole.
No, but
No,
the thing is,
no.
that goes
It's a
why
massive
the-
asshole because it's just like, oh, you know that character we introduced as dead? Yeah. Well, he's secretly not dead. Okay, is he gonna come in and like save the day or something? No, he's in a coma. Okay.
No one knows about it. No one
The
knows.
problem
No
about
one
it.
knows
You
about
just
it
doesn't-
besides like one person.
Yeah.
Okay. And are they gonna do anything?
problem is
No,
it
they're
makes-
just gonna wake up after the epilogue. It's like,
Yeah,
then,
Why?
everything's fine
look,
there.
but what's the?
The problem is it makes sense, Sekirei, because it's
No,
a.
it
Alright,
doesn't.
Minaka
No.
did it.
I mean,
Oh,
sure, it
doesn't.
makes
That
sense.
crazy fucker did it.
No, I know. So
But-
when I
no,
say
no,
it's an
but the
ass
problem
pull,
is-
I'm not saying it's
But it makes
impossible and
sense.
the author is bullshitting. And when I call this an ass pull, I literally mean it's coming out of nowhere and
comes out
it's
of nowhere?
unwanted.
And it's not only that, Matsu never found that, and she would have looked for anything involving Takahito's death after his death because of how it affected Mia. Matsu never found that, and even with her fucking whatever the thing is after the kiss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, that's
Her,
an awful.
power up.
Like
That's
unless,
an awful.
Yeah. Admittedly,
If
there
there
Oh,
was
was some,
oh,
like,
guys,
found it,
another
that's
very
shit.
bold approach.
Oh no.
Sekirei AU. This is gonna be like Sekirei, but with some AU elements. There will be
daring cadet.
minor story changes that might be major later on. It may have canon accurate dialogue in it.
Oh,
It may
Wow.
so you're just gonna
Wow.
copy and paste straight from canon then?
Is that not just canon, but is this also cross-post to AO3? Is this
Yeah,
both
it is
sneaky?
cross post to AO3. Yes, go ahead and mark cross post to AO3 down. Yep.
What about just canon?
We'll see in a second. We'll actually click on this here. Let's see. Do I have that? Damn. Do I? Oh yeah, I do. Good. Excellent.
You do have cross-post.
I have been. Wait, oh God, are they really? Is this real? Are they really doing? Oh God, they're doing text messaging. Oh my God, why are they doing text messaging like this? Oh.
Who the
What's the
fuck is Tsubaki?
Tsubaki? Is that maybe like one of the
Tsubaki
side
is one
characters?
of the.
She's the first Sekirei. So like she's
It's
the
one
by
of the
my
Sekirei.
what is it? Oh yeah, by my fist of the pact, I'll beat your ass or whatever.
No,
No,
I
that's
thought that
And
was
he
Musa.
knows-
Oh, that's
Musubi.
Musubi. Yeah.
No. Tsubaki, apparently he's fucking texting
Musubi
someone.
is the first one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking
But
Google
Tsubaki's
it.
one of the
This is
first.
OC.
Like
No, he said this isn't an OC.
You mean
So wait,
Tsukimi?
No, Tsukiumi. There is no Tsubaki.
That's Tsukiumi.
That's an OC. Tsubaki's
Ah.
a fucking OC that they're adding in for some reason.
No. No.
There's
hang
no
on.
Unless they're
Tsubaki according
misspelling-
to Sekiro.
Unless they're misspelling Tsukiumi's name.
They're not.
Shut the
Tsukiumi
fuck
would.
up.
They're not.
Tsukiumi would not
What
text.
happened?
Tsukiumi would not text.
She's such an idiot with tech and stuff.
Yeah.
Tsubaki.
Yeah, I'm not seeing a.
Yeah, there is no
I'm not seeing
Tsubaki.
Tsubaki.
It's literally just an OC that they're bringing in.
So he literally
Unless
lies. Note, there is no OCs is literally in his summary.
Unless, wait,
lies.
what is Minaro's sister's name again? Yukari. Did they just
Yeah.
misspell
it's
Yukari?
Sorry.
How did they get
No,
No.
because the conversation is, I have bad news. Did you flunk your exam? How? You said you weren't going to fail last year. I know, but it's nerves, it's pressure. Have you told mom yet? No, I was going to. Wait, we're not married yet. Why are you calling her mom? Why not? I'm going to be her daughter-in-law.
what?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, this is
Oh.
just a fucking. Is this what? Oh my god. This is just
Tsubaki is,
blatant lying.
wait, since they were restricted to texting each other, Tsubaki used an alias for safety. Okay, so it's not an OC, it's another character pretending to be someone else. Great!
Well, then, if it's another character doing that, then it's either Mia or.
Probably Mia, because
it's
Mia's the
probably Mia.
first name
Matsu.
next to Minato, which
What-
is fucking stupid.
No. Hang on. The dialogue, he said, you're calling who mother now?
The Takami or whatever, Minato's mother.
Takumi. Alright, so Takumi is Minato's mother. Mia hates
Yeah,
Takumi. Like,
she wouldn't call her
cannot
in-law.
stress
She
this
wouldn't.
enough.
Mm.
All right, yeah, she would call her mother-in-law, but no, you wouldn't get a friendly conversation about Takumi out of Mia. And
Yeah.
if it's also if it's saying that, it's probably going to be Matsu or Kazehara
Uzume
that he's
or
talking
Uzume.
to.
Uzume and Matsu are the two that are
Or
in it.
Uzume.
So
Yeah, then that'll be
you
be
know
Uzume, yeah.
the soulmate lesbian who they can't be lesbian and separated because they've got to be with Minato in fanfiction.
I mean, no, to be fair, that is
Well,
basically
alright,
saving her
so-
from a fate worse than death.
Yes, unironically.
It would
I'll
not be.
stand by
It
that
would not be
opinion.
Tsukiyomi. It would not be Tsukiyomi, Mr. Leaf, Killionaire, because she doesn't know
Mr.
how to use a
Leaf.
phone. Mr. Leaf,
It's
Killionaire.
pretty
because
much well, no.
she doesn't know
I
how to
wouldn't
use
even
a
say pretty
phone.
much. It is heavily implied that Uzume, once everything is over, Uzume plans to get Chio, her girlfriend slash whatever,
SN1.
Ashikabi. There we go. That's the word. Healed, and then those two are going to go after Minato too. Like that's
What?
pretty much openly stated. Yeah.
Wait, where? I didn't.
That is the implication in the manga and the
Are
light
you?
novel.
Oh, yes,
you
the
sure?
implication.
Wait,
It came
can
to
I
me in a
ask something
dream.
quickly? Sign. Is that a true implication of the manga light novel, or is that your plot point for JK that you forgot? Because it's been so long.
That is a thing that came up. Like, Uzume flirts with Minato about it.
Uzume flirts
Like,
with
just
everyone, even
blatant.
Hamura.
Uzume
It's
is
just
just
what
like
she
a very
does.
friendly flirt.
She's flirty.
That's
She even flirts with Hamura, so that doesn't matter. You can't count that, Sign.
No,
Yeah,
now,
but this is one of those cases
I
where
will
the
back
author...
Sign on this a little bit, because you got to keep in mind this is Japan, and Japan, especially back when this was originally made, which was what, 2005?
Maybe, yeah.
Oh God, shut up. Yes.
Sakurai's been able to drink for 6 years then.
Sekirei was
Oh my God.
originally published
2004.
So December 2004, basically 2005.
Oh God,
Sign,
no.
you're hurting
Curse
Sign.
of ages.
Sign, it's half your age. How do you feel about that?
Well, she's not...
Published by Square Enix.
Yeah. Square Enix.
Legal to date.
Young.
But no, seriously though,
Unfortunately,
Japan at the time, I mean, it's still kind of prevalent now, but Japan, especially back then, kind of viewed Yuri relationships as silly female dalliances.
yeah.
Basically, it was much more acceptable in Japan because, well, of course they're gonna do that because guys are icky.
Well, no, it's not even that. It's
no,
girls
it's
are
more
gonna
like
do
all
that,
girls
but
are
it's not a
bisexual,
real
so-
relationship.
Yeah, no, but like I mean that's what I mean. But like
Or
it
if
was
it
a
is a
combination of a bunch
relationship.
of stuff. Like, there's a bunch of different like biases and stuff wrapped up in that. Like, right? There's just so much stuff wrapped up into how that particular view it. Right? It's not a real relationship, and of course they're going to wonder about that. And obviously, because it's so much different, and it doesn't really count because certain things aren't occurring. Like,
yeah. So, I honestly would not be surprised if that was the implication, is that Chio and or Uzume were like, yeah, we're going to get Minato involved eventually.
I'm not seeing anything on the wiki. All
There's
it's saying
also
is
the
that
deep lore. You have to
Oh,
all
it's part of
I'm
the deep
seeing is
lore.
that
I did some
all I'm
drugs,
seeing
mate.
in the
I
wiki.
went and took
all
a
I-
dream.
All I'm seeing in the wiki is that after everything was over, Izumi was reunited with Chio, and now they just live at Izuma Inn together, and that's it.
His chi spoke to me on a frequency you can't understand.
Yeah.
look. What you have to understand is the deep lore
Mhm.
is that the mangaka, the author, is A, female, B, Fujoshi. She does yaoi, right? They pulled her off of
And?
drawing dicks to, and I mean not safe for work, fully explicit dojins, the hardcore shit, to do this so they can make money. They wanted a real quick harem thing. She goes, yeah, sure, whatever.
The real quick harem
Drops out
thing
Seki Raid,
ran
and
from 2004 to
Yes.
2018.
I mean, it made him a lot of money,
Yes.
so
True.
it made them a lot of money. They kept paying her to make more. But she didn't really like it. She didn't really care about it. And she
Well,
kind of just
yeah.
used every trope in the book
Well,
for this.
yeah.
So she did a lot of very lazy stuff.
Hmm.
And I would
Hey,
not put it
Sign.
past her to what?
Yeah. Hey, Sign. Would you get an L if I asked you to find a source?
Ugh.
All right.
All right. We'll see at the end of the stream where he gets an L, just like every other week.
Anyway. Tsubaki, blah, blah, blah. She, blah, 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 blah. She's so cute, blah, blah, blah. How are they doing that? Blah, 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 blah. Deja vu, blah, blah,
Hey,
blah, blah.
Cass.
Boobs, blah,
Yes.
blah, blah. Uh-oh.
Ethan L.
Well,
I meant about the fucking harem thing of them wanting Minata, you dumbass.
But again,
To be fair, you didn't
would
actually
not
say
put
that.
it past her.
you didn't say that, true.
I knew
No,
she was.
you
I knew
did
she
not.
was a fucking yaoi author. She's a female mangaka. Of course, she's a yaoi author.
True!
Yeah, you did say what exactly you wanted a source on.
Yeah, but the part
Um.
is that when I brought up in the wiki, hey, there's nothing that says that here. What are you talking about? And he goes, oh, the deep lore of the author.
Oh, wait. Are you telling me that the Shotokan female author stopped making a manga when it turned 14? That's poetic.
Oh God.
That's poetic.
Oh,
That's
God.
poetic.
That's Ooh.
It got too old for her.
Lad, all right. Too old.
Oh God.
But yeah, no. My point is,
Oh.
she writes Shotokan yaoi, and they pulled her off of the things she liked to make a generic. What? I mean, come on. Let's be honest here. It's generic harem slop, right?
Oh, yeah.
They
Yeah.
pulled her off of that, off of doing what she wants to write generic harem slop. You'd think she wouldn't go, you know what? Fuck it. That's what the audience wants. Yeah, sure, we'll go with that. That's like 200% probability that's exactly what she was fucking thinking.
Court Senator, where's your source?
Anyway.
He's a dick.
Anyway. I came to him in a dream. He took some drugs. He made it up. Actually, even better, he made it up in the dream that he had after he took drugs.
Mm. Makes sense.
My source is that I made it the fuck up.
See, I still think that's possibly one of my most favorite cited publications of sourcing ever. The original "It Came to Me in a Dream."
In a dream.
Source. I had a dream.
Yeah.
Hey.
Why do you think I use it so much? It's great.
Blah 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 food, blah blah blah. I mean, this is basically canon.
Hmm.
Um,
Except with Tsubaki, whoever the hell that is.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, so far everything's been canon except for the part
We've
where
already established
Tsubaki
that's
isn't
a pseudonym.
contacting him. It's probably Matsu.
Again, we've established that Tsubaki is somebody's pseudonym.
Well, yes, we've
Well, we don't
established that.
know, but yeah. Do
No,
you want
we
to
know it.
class? Yeah.
No. We know it. The author literally came out and said in the story.
No OCs.
No. In the story, narratively speaking,
Yes.
the author
No
came
OC.
out and said
Good
Tsubaki is not her real name. It is an alias for someone else because they want to be safe from someone looking at my phone.
Oh, fair enough. Then probably
Yeah,
Matsu then.
probably
it's
from
probably
Takumi
Matsu.
looking at his phone.
Sorry, I was too busy
Fever,
making fun of
why is
time.
she sick? Are we interrupting? Trapped rats, blah blah blah. Wings, just like before with her. Oh my god, she's just like Tsubaki.
Wait.
Okay, so yep, we all knew it was a Sekirei, so it's not his little sister at least. I thought you already had a girlfriend, blah blah blah.
I mean, to be fair, we had to make sure it's
The little
Sekirai.
sister is a Brokon.
It's Sekirai fanfiction. We had to make sure.
Did you kiss her, Musabi? Of
Canonically,
course
the little
it's her.
sister
Who
is a
else? Who
Brokon.
else knows? The company president said hi. Fuck, it's true then. Are we like this? Is this what mom did? Blah blah blah. No one was supposed to know that she did this to you. I'm still technically unwinged according to everyone else. Should you be announcing your Sekirei now or no? Our relationship must be secret.
What? Huh?
Mu-chan won't be your
They
only
literally-
Sekirei.
Muchan. I'm pretty sure Matsu called her Muchan. I'm
Musubi.
pretty sure. So that's probably is Matsu then.
Yeah, Matsu called Musubi. No. Hang on. Matsu uses Tan a lot, not Chan.
Yeah, she uses tan.
Mm,
Well, not only that, it's Karasuba. You're right. Oh, fucking, you're right.
Wait, hang
Oh,
on
yeah.
a minute. If it's Karasuba, how did she? He said the story said the wings again, right? So he's
Yes.
seen the wings before.
He's seen the wings.
How would she have hidden that?
She didn't hide it.
Yeah, no.
So no,
Because that
so what the
entire
author's
system
so what the author's setting up
is
here
Sekirai ringing.
is that a long time ago, his mom
introduced him
tinkered
to
on him.
Karasuba.
tinkered on him with Karasuba present, and her tinkering resulted in likely Karasuba being winged by him, and then because the only person who could have covered that up is his mom, she also hates her, so that's another point in Karasuba's favor of it being Karasuba. So she covered it up. She hates her. It was a long time ago. She's technically unwinged. She's not hiding, so it's not Matsu. Because she's technically unwinged, and this is an important thing for it to not be known that she's winged. Which means it's someone in a position that she can't be winged in, which means it's not Matsu, because Matsu wouldn't care.
Yeah, this is the Sekirai
Yeah,
alternative
Karasuba.
one.
Karasuba
Yeah?
being winged would disqualify her from the disciplinary squad.
Yes, she wouldn't be able to be on the disciplinary squad if she was winged by not someone on the disciplinary squad. Because she would listen to them over the disciplinary squad. So, yeah, no, this is totally Karasuba. Yep.
Hold on, I'm just looking. Yeah, I think it is Karasuba because fucking as soon as in chapter 2 Minato says he's staying at Izumo Inn, she's like ... Oh. So with that, I think it is Karasuba.
Is this Shioseki right? No, she's totally not. She's just a normal, regular human who works at MBI. That was the story they agreed on.
Sure.
That's so just artificial stupidity. Cool, great, love it.
I'm just kind of confused. Like, if it is Karasuba, she could easily just tell Musubi to keep her mouth shut, like playing a game or something like
Yes.
that. Musubi would play
Yes.
along.
Oh, please.
Yes.
You think Musubi's going to keep her?
She'll forget, probably.
She'll forget
It is
eventually.
a canonical plot point that she can't.
She has
I
a
mean-
phone. There's no way in hell Monaco hasn't already bugged it. True. Unless the mom is the one that gave her the phone. But yeah. Anyway, after losing the fight on the bridge, no one cares. Homosexual Akashabi, things get out of hand. Okay. Commissioned by Anon, sex. Hey, it's a Seer King story. That's crazy that he's still writing this one. First published in 2015. Goddamn. Mr.
What
Death
story is that?
Rider. Why is that in all caps? Bro, alright. We found an author page to make fun of? No, not really.
I mean, there's a lot of authors that we can make fun of, but yeah.
My top 10 anime. Number 1, Digimon. Which season?
Not about it. Yeah, true.
Which
Fate.
season? Number
Fate, which
2
one?
top anime is Fate?
Which one?
No!
little-
None of them! They all suck! The only redeeming part of Unlimited Blade Works is the company that produced it is really good at animating.
I meant Carnival Phantasm.
Well-
Carnival Phantasm is funny, I will give you that. That's fair. That's fair.
DxD at third. Oh. Bleach
Yeah,
at fourth.
Like, that was dog shit. Like, goddamn, like the fucking, the best part of Carnival Phantasm.
Yeah. Yep.
That was the thing that Sneaky just said.
there was also an FGO version. Where is it?
No one watched it.
No one
Doesn't
watched
matter.
it,
They're
yeah.
all dancing. Doesn't matter. They're all
Honestly,
dancing still.
the original one is the original Phantasm is better than the FGO version.
Yeah, it
That's-
is.
That's kind
But
of
that
Oh,
doesn't mean
that-
That doesn't mean I don't want them all dancing.
That dub was rough to listen to after finding out how the localization behind a certain assassin character.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But, as funny as Carnival Phantasm was, I would not put it in my top 10.
I am
No.
not a I am a huge Fate fan, but I wouldn't put Fate in my top 5. I'll tell you that much. None of them, except for maybe Heaven's Feel
No.
as a top movie, not a top anime. Heaven's Feel is actually really fucking
Heaven's
good.
Feel is
It
an
was pretty
OVA
good. Okay,
series
you know
of
what?
movies. Also,
Like,
top-
again, O Thunder Snow is absurdly good, even without
True.
the lead up from
True.
seasons 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
True, but
O
then there's
okay.
the rest
Yeah,
of
we
the
can
anime,
watch O Thunder Snow with nothing else
and
because
it's
it gives
still
you
really
all
good.
the setup
Yeah.
it gives you all the setup you need.
You know what? I'll give you that.
But it's more the movie.
95% of Fate is suck.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I'd still rewatch Unlimited Blade Works without any complaint.
Oh no, absolutely. Again,
Honestly, you know what? You know what the Fate
But it's-
animation consistently has going for it?
what's
It
that?
has some of the sickest hype moments you can get out of
Oh,
animation.
absolutely, major aura
Like,
farming.
As not great as
I love how
the
into it
30
Medusa is.
Yeah.
she gets the vibe for once, and her sisters aren't there to
Yeah.
bully her, of course.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, the thing is, the fight
The-
choreography in Fate is also really good from Unlimited Blade Works onwards. Even
Well,
Apocrypha
yeah,
has good fight choreography.
that fits into the hype moments, but like even the Solomon, like 40
Yeah,
to 50 minute
NFGO.
OVA. Here's the thing, it's not a great adaptation, but
Listen,
by
the
God,
part
the build
after
up,
Ma-
the build
Yeah.
up to the punch
Yeah.
and the punch itself, that
Yeah.
was really well
Yeah.
done.
Yeah.
And not just
A1
that,
Pictures.
the
A1
feelings
Pictures is
on
incredible.
Riska's face after Masha's death in Solomon,
Yeah,
so fucking good.
A1 Pictures, by getting almost exclusive rights to several Fate Go projects, have improved leaps and bounds. I still sometimes am like, you know what? The Babylon show wasn't the greatest for animation,
Mhm.
but Ushiwakamaru and Leonidas's moment was so
Yes.
fucking good.
Yes.
It was so good. Like, I have to go back and rewatch this because they did Leonidas justice and they did Ushiwakamaru justice.
Right, but here's the thing, though, right? Is I'm not saying
it's not
that
top 10.
it's
he's saying,
terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's like unwatchable garbage.
The problem is there's so much shit better.
I wouldn't
for
call it
instance,
top 10.
There's not even Cowboy Bebop on there, and that deserves any top 10.
Right, exactly. Yeah, that
yeah,
like that's
the classic
mandatory
Nikkei
top
honor.
10 slot. Like, I'm sorry, but like
Cowboy Bebop is one of those, like, everyone should watch this because there's something for everyone.
Yes.
Actually, something.
Like,
for
you're really
everyone.
gonna sit
There's
here and
gonna-
put
there's
Rosario
gonna be an
Vampire?
episode that is going to appeal to you.
Yeah.
In that show.
Yeah. I'm gonna be
Like-
honest. When it comes to Monster Girls with with a slice of life anime with a bit of action, there are better animes out there. Literally, Interview with Monster Girls was better than Rosario Vampire.
Interspecies Reviewers was better than Rosario Vampire.
Yeah.
I don't.
I
think
wonder
the bar's pretty
why
low
the
there.
porn-addled boomer would say that.
Yeah.
What
we
does he
knew.
mean by this?
Wait, I just realized that Carnival Phantasm 1, Assassin Sasaki Kojiro isn't dancing, he's just standing there.
Yes.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
I just
He's vibing.
realized.
yeah. That's because it's not him. That's the cardboard cut. Sometimes carry
Yeah,
around.
it is! Oh, I forgot
He
that
can't leave
part!
the
Oh
gate.
shit, because he's still at the temple!
He can't leave the temple. Don't forget, there
And
was a
then-
whole episode dedicated to him becoming
Yeah.
a trucker, and he had to carry
Yeah.
the temple gate every.
That was great.
Yeah, that was great! Didn't he also run over Lancer?
I mean, that
Well, that's 'cause
probably.
Lancer always dies.
Yeah, Lancer
Yeah.
always dies.
Heracles
the
and his
way,
pet dog.
The one time we see Lancer not die
Heraclar!
is from the Honkai Star Rail
Berserker.
Berserk
crossover, and
Tank!
he just
Yeah,
disappeared.
Berserker. Yeah. Thanks for the ASMR, Sneaky. Of both you eating of both you eating chips and you blowing your nose.
No problem.
He's talented like that.
Well, no, at least the stream didn't hear me eating those hash browns. Because you guys said hash
No,
browns
we-
earlier, and I was like, damn, I could use some hash
Oh.
browns.
We heard that.
Oh.
We heard
Yeah,
the
we
smacking
heard
of lips and.
Oh no, no, the
that.
stream didn't. The stream didn't.
Stream
I
didn't
was
pick it up.
watching the volume bar in the stream, and my filters on the stream output filtered it all. But yeah, Discord apparently wanted to impart the ASMR upon you.
Discord did not want to save us from that.
What do we got?
Yeah.
Everyday Life with Monster Girls, To Love Ru, Rosario Vampire, Last Exile. What the hell is that?
Konosuba and Fairy Tail. It's like, I'm sorry, but this
No,
is...
Fairy Tail and Eureka 7 tie here.
You know what? I
Okay,
will
no,
give you that, yeah.
no,
Kobayashi had a fun time. Their animators had a blast.
Kobayashi went
yeah,
full
Yeah.
randomly they're like, hey, so can we take some of the budget for
Hey,
this?
boss. Yeah, so we
Sure,
look at the
whatever."
budget. We finished animating everything but this one scene. Can we go back and, like,
Yeah.
blow the rest of the budget on this one scene? Yeah, sure. Just make it cool.
Done. Oh, there goes Sign.
Oh, rip.
He never found a
Well,
source, did he?
time.
No, he never found a source.
But yeah, no, don't you put Erica 7 alongside the likes of Fairy Tail. Get the
Fairy
fuck
Tail.
out of here.
Fairy
Even
Tail is the
Konosuba-
same as,
Yeah,
or as good as Erica 7.
Get the
Well,
fuck out
even-
of here.
Even
How dare you.
Konosuba is good for a first watch, but then rewatches it is not as funny and not as good.
No, Konosuba, honestly, I'm gonna be real. I could barely
Mm.
watch Konosuba on my first go-through. Like, I can watch occasional clips, but it's just like, it reminds me too much of playing Dota. Yeah. My
Lost
entire team's
Exile.
my
A
entire team's retarded.
2003 anime.
No. Eat the lolly.
Honestly, you probably don't need to go any further than season 1 of Konosuba. All things being fair.
You don't need to see Konosuba at all.
Well,
Lost Exile.
Did I
true.
fix my mic finally?
Yes.
Yes.
Thank God.
The most boring Titanfall match versus the most exciting Apex match.
Mhm.
Ooh.
This
Okay.
Lost Exile looks like Tanya with less genocide. That's 2003.
Something
Alright,
to
fair
do
enough,
with
fair
air
enough.
carriers and the guild, whatever the fuck
All right,
that
let's
means.
go. Let's go.
Mm.
Listen, I love Titanfall. I love the mechs in Titanfall. The mechs in Titanfall are so hilariously underpowered compared to all other mechs.
Yeah.
Okay, but that's not what's being discussed here. What's being discussed is Titanfall versus Apex,
And I
Yeah.
love Oh,
which doesn't have
forgot about
mechs.
true.
Remember, Apex
not even
lost,
that-
so Titanfall 3 could get canceled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
is so. I'm sorry.
which
This
was
is
for the
such a
best.
true video, though. This is such a
Yes.
true video. There is
Yeah.
moments in Titanfall where you go sicko mode in the multiplayer, and you're like 30-0, and you're like, I have no idea what's happening anymore. Holy shit,
It's
what
like
the hell's
I've
going
become
on?
God.
Like, but even
You're
the,
bouncing
even the
off
parkour and wall
walls,
running-
fucking
yeah,
throwing
even
grenades
the
everywhere,
parkour and wall
headshots.
running of Titanfall is so much better than any part of Apex.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Which
And
is
then it's
sad
just
because-
Apex, where you're just like, ugh, I'm running.
I clipped him! I clipped him for 60! I clipped him! I am copying my
Yeah.
brother.
Meanwhile, Titanfall 2 panic eject wiped out 4 enemy mechs in one go. Somehow
Yeah.
survived the nuclear explosion.
Mhm.
Then wrapped up the one enemy member that came around the corner like, what the fuck just happened?
Let's go, motherfucker! Takes off nuclear ejection. Let's go!
Oh no! Listen, my favorite Titanfall method, or memory, I was fucking about. I had the shotgun with the drum mag.
Yeah. Yeah.
I ejected from my mech as it was dying, grapple hooked myself into somebody, kills them. Somebody else comes around the corner, kill them. Jump out the window. Oh god, there's a mech. Land on the mech. Somebody had done a lot of work on this fucking mech because I was able to kill it with the oh, what's the fucking revolver you get? Like the massive
Yeah.
revolver.
You killed it with one of the strongest sidearms in the game. That
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure a full mag and a half of that will do it from that pistol.
No, it only took one. Like I'm saying, someone had done a lot of work on this thing already because it took
Oh.
one.
Yeah. I don't know
Which is
what
why
it
I
was,
didn't
but
die of smoke.
I don't know what it was, but like I was great at dismantling enemy mechs. I consistently had like the highest score for enemy mechs killed.
I mean, possibly one of the funniest moments I've ever had in Titanfall was we were winning, and all of our mechs were clustered up next to each other, except mine, because I died earlier.
Oh, you fools.
And then just out of fucking nowhere, one of the light mechs comes rocketing in from above, glowing with the nuclear explosion. And I'm just like, oh no! Boom!
And that
That's
man
rough.
felt good.
I got to have the privilege of being the last stand like mid-tier mech. Ejecting, you know the one map that's almost like 80% underground and there's a couple
Yes.
spots where you can
Yeah.
a hole right straight to the sky.
Yeah.
Last stand, one swing left. Full enemy team. I just slammed the eject and somehow I was right under the fucking hole. So like I said, that mention of like wiping 4 enemy mechs and the one guy that came around the corner was one experience I got to have in Titanfall 2. That game was so fucking good.
Yeah.
Titanfall was fantastic.
It's also one of those
Titanfall
things
2
where
was
it's like,
fantastic.
fuck, I wish Titanfall 2 was a game I recorded.
Yeah.
Because there are so many good, even when you're like average or below average in skill, there's so much potential for cool moments, whether you mean for it or not.
Yeah. Well, and not just that.
Also, I remember when people in Titanfall 1 were like, man, the smart pistol's gonna be so fucking broken, overpowered, and I think it was actually one of the least used weapons because it
it was so bad.
long to lock on. And the upgrade you got was like faster lock on, but like the windows reduced by 50%. It's like, oh, like I'll take that. I'll take those odds. I like to parkour anyway. I only have to be a little more accurate. That and shotgun.
But yeah, like giving you just a fucking auto lock on pistol. That thing's stupid and I love it.
Somehow not the most overpowered weapon in the game. Despite consistently like 3-tapping most enemy pilots.
Yeah.
Yeah. But what the fuck is this? Did you just link 30-minute sisters? Oh yes.
Oh yeah, good news.
I did give that to my little brother, by the way.
Well, yeah. Again, unironically, good model kit series. The 30-minute fantasy is also really fucking cool. Yeah, Fate Grand Order is getting an official crossover with Bondi, so they get the really cool molds. They're like, hey, we're gonna do Kistoria. It's like, oh, cool, that's awesome. Out of 500 plus servants, you pick what might actually be more like the 5th or 6th popular. Cool.
Maid Kobayashi was just so good.
True.
Again, I wouldn't put it in my top 10, but it's certainly a nice, enjoyable anime to have, you know?
Yeah.
I would actually argue against that, Sneaky. I would put it as number 10 as the Gatekeep.
I mean, I would have to really organize out of the hundreds of anime I've watched what makes it into the top 10 before I would say, oh yeah, it's going into the top 10 as the Gatekeeper.
Like I would put Kobayashi as a potential like runner for the number 10 position at least. It wouldn't be in the single digits, but
honestly, unfortunately, like Kobayashi's not bad, but like there's so many animes out there that just have a better story.
Yeah.
I mean, outside of Cowboy Bebop,
the reason why I don't put Kobayashi in the top 10 is the same reason why I'm not putting Fate Unlimited Blade Works in the top 10. Their stories aren't great in either of them. The visuals are fucking amazing. The companies did a great job with the visuals. but I'm not going to put a story in the top 10 just because it looks pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, to be
I'm
fair,
not
I
signed.
couldn't tell you what position they're in, but I can tell you that 3 of my top 10 is Gurren Lagann, Cowboy Bebop, and the original Berserk.
Code
Oh, yeah.
Lyoko, Gurren Lagann, off the top of my head, Cowboy Bebop.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
A French animation made it into your top 10.
I know.
I mean, listen, it does have a fantastic. Honestly, for me, I'm torn. Like, I have to throw a Gundam in there. If I had to throw one in there, it's
Shit,
probably like.
I think half my list is literally all pre-2000.
Blood X.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely.
Like,
Original DBZ is probably in my top 10 now that I'm thinking about it.
I would say, like, I gotta throw
most
in
of it's
like
definitely pre-2010.
Ghost in the Shell standalone complex will
yeah,
be
Ghost,
top
yeah.
10 for
Ghost in
me.
the Shell standalone.
Mm.
It was,
complex,
I think, one of the first real, at least what I considered real anime I watched as like
Honestly,
a teen.
I'm
would
going to
say
say
it
this. It's going to be
hurts.
controversial.
Go for it.
Chobits. Chobits might actually be my gatekeeper.
No, I
No, Chobits is great.
understand that. I understand that
That's
one.
fine.
I think Chobits is a solid like I think that's a solid gatekeeper.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
It hurts me
Chobits-
to not give this to a
Mm.
different series, to a different Gundam, but like for story, like and great visual, I gotta put in Stardust Memory from Gundam. Holy
would
fuck,
I put-
that series.
Would I put
shit.
Anohana in my top 10? Now that's a question.
Stardust
Anohana?
Memory? Really?
Just because Stardust Memory like
Oh,
was
Lena
great
the
for,
Slayer.
Like, let's show how horrible Gundam is. Let's show how
I
horrible.
remember. I joined Lena
wouldn't-
so
I
late. That
wouldn't
thing
pick-
aged
no,
very well.
I wouldn't pick Stardust Memory.
Slayer's aged so well.
I
Like,
watched
I-
the entire
I-
season
War-
in one kind of like in a binge, and I'm like, God, this thing, it's so old, yet I can't give it shit despite that.
Yeah,
Who's a better
it's just
protagonist?
It hasn't
so
attained a certain level of quality and charm.
like
Phoenix,
Like,
there's
yeah,
no
I'm
competition.
watching an old anime, but it has the
Turn-
charm of what I expect
Yeah.
from an old anime. It's-
Toma or
Yeah.
Emiya. I have no idea who the
Phoenix,
fuck
wait,
either of them are.
let me answer this. Phoenix, I am a fate fag to the absolute limit, and I will tell you, Shiro Emiya is worse than Kamijo Toma from Toaru.
I don't know what that
Ooh.
is.
I only understood half
Rail-
the characters.
idea.
Index. He's
Oh.
asking who's better, the Index protagonist with
Oh.
Imagine Breaker
Oh.
or Shiro Emiya, and it's
No.
Toma. It's
The Index protagonist. Okay, look.
Yes.
Magical Index. A certain magical index is fucking terrible.
Yes.
It just so happened to spawn an absolutely cracked spin-off, which is Railgun.
in Railgun. Yeah. But
I'm
would
gonna-
still say Toma's better than Shiro Emiya. I'm sorry, but
no,
actually,
I'm gonna
Oath Under
say
Snow
Shiro-
Shiro beats him. Oath Under
Shiro
Snow
Emiya is
Shiro
the
is
better
better.
protag. Oh, okay, again, the best Shiro is always
No,
the
no.
one who's
See,
like,
no.
one
Here's the
hit.
thing, right?
I'm protecting one person.
I don't like Toma.
Mm.
I don't like Toma because every single episode, and this is in the anime, this is the manga, this is everything. Every single antagonist boiled down to, I can't beat him. I just have to get close to him. I can't get close to him. I got close to him. I punched him once. We won.
Yeah.
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 Because despite it being his actual only thing he ever did, no one ever said, "Hey, all this guy does is punch us. If I go and get myself a jaw that isn't made out of fucking wet cardboard."
Well, I mean, no, someone
We
did
win.
do that. Oh, he only punches people. If I stay at range, I'll win. All of a sudden, he spawns a dragon out of his fucking arm.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. Let him
Oh.
come punch you.
That escalated.
Yes.
I'm not a
Um,
huge, like I said, I'm not a huge fan
no.
because Imagine Breaker is just Imagine Breaker. So
It's just the I win button.
yes,
Mm.
you know what it is?
I
Imagine
don't get
Breaker.
how he kept under the radar for so long. Like,
Mm.
he had the counter to everything supernatural, and
Mm.
somehow he went under the radar in the city, constantly monitoring this. Like,
Yeah,
I'm sorry, the city's like,
Mm.
hey, we just saw that someone fired off their powers, and they're not like, hey, does anyone know why in this general area of the city, like, sometimes the power scale just dropped to 0 when we see power going off?
Okay, no, that actually can be
Why would
kind
not
of
investigate
explained
that?
No,
because
that
they
can be
do have an
explained.
AI monitoring that, and the AI might be
Yeah.
programmed to flag that as invisible.
It's not just that. Toma's power specifically fucks up with their scanners and sensors as well that uses to sense shit. So it counts it as nothing. So nothing happened whenever his power goes off.
But anyway,
Well, I'm talking about
Not
the
the
fact
way-
that other powers
I
just
don't like
stop. They
Toma.
just cease. They go from a
Well,
10
no,
to a 0.
that's the thing.
in a split
No, that's the
second.
thing. He's power fucked with the sensors, so it feels like nothing's going off at all, even when other powers are around.
Right, so that's why I don't like Toma. Toma is
Mm.
path to victory. Path to
Yeah.
victory, but boring
Yeah.
because you just punch people. And then when you can't punch people, bullshit happens. And Shiro is more like a druid being properly played. Now, what do I mean by a druid being properly played? Technically speaking, druids can only transform into creatures they have already seen. Which means a druid needs to see a T-Rex and live to turn into a T-Rex. Which means, much like Shiro, he needs to see the weapon he can copy before he can copy it. And usually all these weapons are being used against him first.
Yeah.
So, he actually has to survive the weapon being used against him before he can finally turn it around and use it on someone else. Which is why I like Shiro more in terms of just character, in terms of power, because that's the other thing with Shiro. Shiro can go multiple paths, as shown by the AUs of Fate. Shiro
His
can
7
become-
million AUs.
Yeah, 7 million AUs, but technically, they still exist.
Even just the original visual novel, which we got to see 4 or 5 different versions of Shiro if you go through every available path, including bad ends.
Yeah. But it not only yes, his content
sorry,
allowed him.
I was thinking of Dean Stay Night Shiro, or even because that's the one I originally started with.
That's not why.
Yeah.
Why would you go to that one?
That's terrible.
Because that's my first Shiro. So when I think of Shiro's hero journey, I think of Dean Stay Night.
That's terrible.
Why? You poor bastard.
Basically fan fiction.
He's Australian. There's a lot.
No, this was before Unlimited Blade Works even came out, and then I didn't know about the VN until after Dean Stay Night I watched.
I went
became
out
a fan
of my
because of that.
way to watch the Dean animation first. Like, I gotta see, because I've never seen a Fate fan ever give that show any amount of praise aside from they tried.
They tried.
You
There's
made
like,
There's a reason for that.
I
existed.
think the second nicest thing you could say is they attempted to bash 3 routes together. They didn't succeed, but they did attempt.
Yeah, to be fair, I don't
They
think
were
they
the first
expected Fate
fanfic.
to get so popular. Yeah, I don't think they expected Fate to get so popular that they would have been able to do different routes. That's why.
Yeah. No, that's absolutely why. Fate again. Fate was only kind of.
No.
It was
what?
No. Heaven's Feel had its own route before Dean came out. I'm pretty sure.
No, it was just the VN. I think it only had the manga and the VN, and the manga showed us every route, not just a single one.
Right, but that's what I'm saying is I think genuinely here, I don't think this is Dean's fault. I think the people at Dean thought all 3 routes were canon, and they were trying to put them all together.
And figure out how did Takeuchi fit this.
Yeah. I think I don't think they were bad at their job. I think they were just retarded.
Yeah. Or at minimum ignorant.
Yeah. But you also have to keep in mind, back then, it was a fucking porn VM.
It was, yeah. It's not now, but you can still find the original porn VN. So,
I mean, look, you can go get the adult patch for Fate Stay Night Remastered. Like, I haven't because I don't want it, but it's there.
I'm gonna be honest. I've played the original
enough, that's
VN
a problem.
once, got all the bad ends and endings, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm never touching this again."
Don't
That's
forget
100+
Shiro's
hours you're
fervent
not gonna
wish.
replay.
Yeah.
Don't
No,
ever
no,
forget
like,
Shiro's fervent wish to make Rin Tosaka
No.
piss herself.
The thing is though, I finished one route, and then until something new came about, I just kind of skipped the dialogue. I was like, "Damn, I can't read this a second time."
Well, yeah, that's usually how you play visual novels that have multiple routes and stories.
No, there are
You
actually some
skip
that I've
through
read the whole thing. There's some that I've actually read the whole thing over and over again, just because I liked it
Why?
so much. I liked it so much.
Okay.
All
'Cause
right,
it's
so you're
weird.
insane.
Strange man.
Yeah.
Are you pissing, Sneaky?
Yeah, totally pissing. Yeah, that's what piss
Yeah, you
sounds
caught him.
like. Yeah, you
That-
really
Caught
caught me.
That sounds like piss hitting the toilet rim, not the seat, but the fucking porcelain part to me.
No, it sounds like 2 gallons of water being poured into a larger gallon.
I was gonna say,
Oh.
brother, you have an issue. Like,
I'm sorry, if your pee is coming out in that quantity that fast, I think you need to go see a doctor and stop sounding your penis.
Jesus Christ.
Ugh.
Oh my god. I wish to leave now.
We beat him, Sneaky.
I no longer want to be here.
But yeah,
I
I
mean, I never
cannot
wanted to be here in the
imagine
first
putting
place,
Fairy
but-
Tail on my top 10. Like, of
No,
all...
Fairy Tail's never.
Yeah.
Fairy
What?
Tail is never a top 10.
No.
I'm still puzzling over Atin's Gundam choice for top 10. Stardust Memory
Bro's
is
getting
one of
called
the
out.
worst 2000 you can pick.
I really like Stardust Memory.
War in the Pocket, 8th MS, Gundam Zeta, the latter half of Double Zeta, Gundam After War X, which was between, unfortunately,
After War X, I have not seen.
Turn A Gundam,
Gasp.
for fuck's sake.
No. I have a lot of problems with Turd A.
That,
Not the least of which
alright.
is the schizophrenic nature of its plot.
Okay, I can now safely discard Atin's Gundam opinions. Good to know.
No. Turn A.
No.
is
You are
insane.
defending Stardust Memory, which literally had schizophrenia between 2 episodes, and suddenly the plot and subplot changed. Get the fuck out of here.
Wait, when did this plot and subplot change? I feel like
The sudden
I-
romantic.
have I been
The sudden
thinking
romantic. Have you confused Stardust with something else? Stardust is the one with the nuclear Gundam
Atin
platform,
realizing
where we
he's
get DPO2.
schizophrenic.
I must have confused it with something else.
Okay,
I didn't confuse it with
suddenly-
8th. I didn't confuse it with 8th MS team. I did not confuse it with the 8th MS team. I
would-
love
I
8th
would-
MS team.
I would be worried if you did. 8th MS is like, you told me consistently one of your top Gundam shows.
I
Okay,
did not
Stardust,
hallucinate that.
Stardust Memory suddenly had a romantic subplot out of nowhere where the main love interest actually had a previous relationship with the antagonist. The antagonist, by
Okay,
the
so
way,
just
who
to
goes
make sure
out
that
of his...
I've just completely lost my mind. Which one has the Santa dummies? Is that War in the Pocket?
Now I have to remind myself. I'm pretty sure that's War in the Pocket, though.
Then I
Because
was
that-
thinking War in the Pocket.
The Santa dummies were a result of, like, I have
Santa
no
baby.
more weapons. I have this one Zaku that's beat to shit, and he has to start assembling shit.
Or in the Pocket,
Because
I'm finding on Google search.
We're hoping.
Okay, then War in the
Bernie needs
Pocket.
to- Yeah, that.
You know, War in
Yeah,
the
you're thinking of
Pocket is
Bernie.
the sort of Gundam title I would expect to hear in a doujin that's just porn.
Yeah, well,
That's fair.
it's actually
War in the
it's
Pocket
actually
is
a
actually
reference.
amazing.
War in the Pocket is referring to the war through the eyes of a child who doesn't understand what's going on, and then slowly comes to understand. Oh shit, war is bad. This sucks.
When the guy who makes Gundam decides to abandon all subtlety.
I
What do you mean
can't believe you
decides?
confused War in the Pocket with Stardust Memory. I'm upset about that.
That's fine. You're allowed to be upset about that. You're allowed to be upset about that.
Especially because they're one is 0080 and the other is 0083. The best part of Stardust Memory though was the GPO2 beginning its firing sequence for the nuclear weapons platform it carries in its backpack.
At least he didn't
Yeah.
say Witch from Mercury.
Okay. Witch from Mercury is
the
never
top
gonna make
20,
my top 10.
not a top
Witch
10.
from Mercury is fine.
Yeah, Witch from Mercury gets to stay in like a top 20 position, but definitely not top 10.
Where would you put Iron Blooded Orphans?
Top 15 for me personally.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
really enjoyed it. Unfortunately, season 2 takes it would be a top 10 for me, but season 2 brings it down to a top 15 because
Yeah.
season 2 just
I'm gonna be honest, I
recycled
don't think
the
there's-
same
is
plot
there a
point over and
Gundam?
over.
Is there really a Gundam that you can call bad? I don't think there is.
The worst
mean,
I can call the worst Gundam is
Mm.
like a 5 out of
Steed.
10. And if it wasn't
Yeah.
Gundam, it'd be a 6 or 7 easily.
Oh
But
no,
because
author's retarded.
because it's Gundam, it's got a lot to live up to.
So the author's
no, you
retarded.
know what?
If
know what?
Seed wasn't Gundam, it'd be a 6 or 7 mech show, but because it's Gundam, I lower it to 5 consistently.
You know what? I'm willing to put G Rico at a 4.
Chiriko is kind of rough. By the way, if you want a bad Gundam, there's a live action movie called G Savior
Don't count
that was
those.
made in
They don't exist.
America.
We don't
It's
count
not
live action
good.
Gundam. It doesn't exist.
If you want bad Gundam media, look up SD Gundam cartoon.
Oh no, those
Uh,
are shitty. Those are children's cartoons. That's completely different.
Fair enough.
Okay. Which one? Because SD Gundam actually has a couple like solid shows. They're like, this has no rights.
I
but
assume
good
the
as it
first
is.
one.
If you're, I think it was SD Gundam Force is the one everyone thinks of from like the 90s, early 2000s.
I remember watching one as a kid, and then like one time in the like a couple months back, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna look this up, see what it was, just to kind of like
They made
refresh myself.
They
And then
made
I watched
SD
it, I'm like,
Gundam
oh god, the
PS4.
CGI was atrocious.
They made SD Gundam PS4 games. What?
Yeah.
The SD Gundam games tend to be like turn-based Fire Emblem-esque kind of things, or like old front mission style gameplay. There's a real-time action one that they made that's okay.
Yeah, but do they have
That's
eugenics?
fine.
Yeah, but do they have eugenics?
Why would you need
Then
that?
it's not
in
Fire
a-
Emblem like game.
in a-
Yeah, they're Fire Emblem-esque.
You know what? I bet I can find you a Dujin game that does that with SD Gundam.
I already played them all.
I'll put that on the to-do list.
Ah, yes,
I've
it's the
already played
Fire
all.
Emblem of Dark Souls lights.
I've already played.
Mm.
Sorry, I've already
Oh,
played
I
them all.
hate you for
They
that.
all died. They all
Uh,
died or
yeah.
got taken down by the company.
If only I had the power to ban Sneaky from his own server.
I gotta say,
So-
I think
I really hate what they did to Berserk 2016, though. That
You
was
hate what?
such waste potential. The original Berserk compared to Berserk 2016, the waste
Oh, no,
potential.
oh my god,
animation.
Berserk 2016 makes me angry.
Oh, hey, here we go. Hey, we haven't seen this in a while. Untapped potential.
Oh no.
Okay,
Minato.
hang on. They spelled untapped correctly. Come on.
Potential. Over his insecurities.
Minato has never been the brightest guy or smartest guy. He thinks so. Untel.
Tell.
Oh wait, that's not you making shit up.
No.
Untel. He's roped into Sekray plan and gains hot harem of island babes, and it can help him
babes.
get over insecurities. Question mark period.
Insecurities.
Insecurity.
Mianto harem. They misspelled Leonardo at the end. It's Mianto.
Mianto harem.
Oh no.
Fuck is.
Oh.
Why? Why is there one dude saying great job on the news story? No.
That has to be a bot.
All right.
No, joined it 2010. Why?
Oh no.
Oh, Sneaky. Listen, anyone who's got a good bad grammar, Sneaky cannot argue that one.
It's not a troll
Why?
account.
Why
It's
don't
not.
I have bad grammar?
Oh, that's depressing.
Why don't I have it?
2010, 125 stories. Poll. Vote now. Who should be added to Naruto brothel?
Wait, he
What?
misspelled his own name in his profile. Hello, I'm the one and only Mr. Grimjoy instead of Grimjaw.
Yeah,
You know what?
I've been around
You know
since
what?
2010.
Nice.
Trolls are using mine a lot of other users' names. If you get review, it's not from me. I don't reviews or read fanfiction anymore. I have not read fanfiction since 2010. If a trollses or
update.
imposters is use my name, it not me. I only have this account. No doing more. Yeah, you know what? I honestly believe, I genuinely believe this guy is not lying. I genuinely believe
Why?
this guy has not read a book since 2010. I believe it.
Why do I see at the bottom Full Metal Acclimist and Kenichi History Mightiest Disciple?
I
The
don't
silver.
use guest at
Don't
all,
worry about
use
it.
Lord name in vain, or the racist words in my whole life. Never used N-word, never
Like-
will.
Legend of Zelda.
Before anyone review or PM my profile status behavior, I am too busy writing fanfic. My books do not something stupid has to troll. I am not interested in art communions. Please stop asking me.
Oh god.
Yep, he's not a troll. He's not a troll. You know how I know he's not a troll? A troll wouldn't have included that part. It would have just been bad grammar the whole time. This person's just naturally stupid.
That's depressing.
Yes. I will not be writing Wendy in my fairy tale fic, even though she's favorite character, because I have been ticked twice now. Used demon hair Lucy Rent, age her up, age naturally in fic.
So he uses her at her age of 12 years old and people are attacking him for it and he's like, why are you attacking me? She's naturally 12.
Yes. Fandoms I write for: Naruto Bleak, Trigun, Hero Academia, Drag Ball Z, GT Super, Avatar Last Airbender, Thundercat 2011, 1980, Full Metal Acclimist, Kenshi History Mighty Disciple,
It's not Disciple.
Dexeple,
Disciple.
Desilpe,
Decalpe.
yeah, Desilp. Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, Tekken,
Of all the
Pokemon
words for him
Legendend,
to correctly spell, it's the one word
Legendend,
that's not supposed to be spelled correctly.
Legendend,
Kidding me?
Legendend, yeah.
Legendend,
Legendend.
Legendend of Zelda Persona 7 Deadly Sins. That sounds like the worst game I've ever heard in my life.
I don't know
Legendend of
what
Zelda
I
Persona
don't know
7
what
Deadly
this Dojin
Sins.
is, but I do know that I want out.
Kaiju
Yu
number
Hakusho High School DxD, High School of Dead Gargoyles. High School of Dead Gargoyles.
Dead Garg. That's a very specific thing of
You know-
dead.
you know
That's
what?
incredibly morbid.
Hey,
Guys,
no, you know what?
guys,
Genuine
hang
question.
on.
Can gargoyles be
That's-
alive?
That's
Yes.
hang on. That's the perfect Disney late night spinoff.
You're right, yeah.
Boys,
I hate it.
boys.
Power Rangers,
missed out-
Godzilla, Star Wars. You know what? I would watch it.
No,
he
I would
misspelled
not.
spy. He misspelled spy. I
Okay.
can
you
see it on the
misspell
bottom of the
spy?
stream. I
And
saw
the
it.
same way you
It's
misspell the word
HP.
V.
8
Right,
pie.
Kiki?
Drag Balls
X
V.
family. 8
I'm just
pies
baffled.
family.
I'm baffled of all the words for him to spell correctly. He picks the one word that is spelled incorrectly on purpose. In the
I know,
series
right?
name. That being combat. Like, it's
I know, it's crazy.
spelled with a K.
Yeah.
Of all the words for you to not
Looney
fuck up the
Tunes,
spelling
Space
of.
Jam, Zoid Gundam, Mainly
Gundam.
Seed,
Oh,
Titanfall,
you.
to some Die Hard film, Lethal Weapons,
Leothal.
Lean Man Trilogy, all John Wick scene, all DC, Marvel Image, Valiant Comics. Invisible read all season 1, haven't finished season 2. G.I. Joe, seen every incarnation. Cartoon Transformers, seen every incarnation. Cartoon-wise, I Am Beast War Generation, TMNT incarnations I have seen. Black Lagoon, Digimon, Witcher read all book, Akame ga Kill.
Digimon, the weirdest dwarf crossover ever.
I want world's charges. No, I want be world's strongest rave master fairy tale. Eden Zero.
It's the strongest rave mast. He wants to be a ship mast. He wants to be a ship mast.
Let's go back to Digimon. Hang on. All right.
No.
Digimon is correctly spelled.
Digimon's
correctly spelled. That's just Sneaky thing. That's just Sneaky saying it like that.
No.
I thought we were getting the crossover of Dig Dug and Digimon, you bastard.
True.
Yeah.
Oh god, that would actually be really
spelled. That is just Sneaky saying it like that.
That's actually kind of horrifying to think about, actually.
One Piece, X-Files, Men in Black, Yellowstone, Ghostbusters film, and cartoon Kaiju number 8 Spy X Family.
Spee X Family.
Wait, Kaiju number Spy X Family?
No, 8 Spee. 8 Spee. They misspelled Spy as S-P-I-E.
Kaiju number 8 Spee X Family.
That is
solo leveling, my writing strength, great fight scene, sex scene good, arc good, BDSM, sexual slavery.
What?
Ugh.
I am concerned.
My weakness at writing is comedy.
His greatest pick is enslaved as Kanoichis. Enslaved Kanoichis is his fate. Kanochis. No, it's Kanochi, sorry.
Enslaved Kanochis is best achievement reviews 400, favorites 169. That's your best one.
Is that a Patreon I see in the bottom blocked by Twitch chat?
No.
Damn.
Orphan martial arts,
Street
Fighter, Naruto crossover. Naruto 1010 orphans and village hates them until they take Chun-Li jury be power hose and Leaf want them to return. Naruto times Naruto.
Oh my god.
I have to drop a link to this. This is being linked.
You must inflict pain.
Bro's gotta be ESL. No.
It's gotta go in Sign server. This has to be shared with them.
Spread the pain. Pain shared. Pain halved, gentlemen.
You already got it. Yes.
What did you do?
Okay.
It's Shitrex at Sign server. Shitrex at Sign server.
I'm looking now.
Someone needs to send me a screenshot.
Yeah, someone get us the screenshot. What's going on here, boys?
I got it.
Someone just posted a different story that was pretty ass, and Oku reacted with, "Damn, this shit is so ass," and I said, "You reacted too soon. Here, have this."
Got it.
Oh no.
Oh no.
You devious bastard.
I love that. You reacted too soon. That was 4 hours ago.
Oh, fans. Author note, I don't own Naruto or Street Fighter. In Konoha Orphanage, there 3 kid, 2 girl, 1 boy, Naruto, his sister, 1010. 1010 has brown skin, brown eye, brown hair. Naruto have same blonde hair, blue eye, whisker marks. One day they in Did he actually spell orphanage correctly?
Yeah.
I love how that
he spelled it
really
correctly.
catches you off
Damn,
guard.
that's throwing me for a loop.
Even though he misspelled it earlier with orphanage.
Orphanage.
Yeah.
Playing throwing ball at each other, room huge with paint on wall
Throwing
color
ball.
of bananas.
Yes.
Old women walk up to them, get you out. 3 are weak and worthless. She pushed 3 out, go their separate ways. Naruto and Naruko find box to live in, while Tenten find abandoned weapon building. On the building, it said Aura Clan. Tenten know that her clan
hang
name.
hang on. Abandoned box.
Yes.
Abandoned weapon depot. One of these things is not like the other.
Yes.
She looks old, dull weapons. Begin train outside with them. Throw kunais in stump swirring sword, then bow staff nunchucks until her hands bleed blister pop under her hands. A woman
What?
pick
Get the
up
Luger.
pink eyes, black hair, pink in hair. She wearing white top reveals her stomach, white skirt, black pants. She has choker on and one's her ankle to bare feet. You remind me of me, said women, as she walk up to 1010 look at her. With darkness and anger in brown eyes, let me train you, make you powerful. 1010 put dull weapon down, walks with her.
Jesus fucking Christ.
My name is Juri Han, but call me Mistress. The two go in woods, leave Konoha for good. With twins, they running out of store with food soda. Hey, stop, yells shop owner. Women wearing blue dress, gold trimming, red pants. Here's two follows kids in alleyway. Hey, kids, want me to train you? I am Chun-Li, the to eat. Follow here as she leaves Konoha. With Juri and 1010, they in woods. Juri throw kick. 10 dodge, gets kicked in stomach. Man, he's a riveting fight scene writer, right, guys?
Sorry, I was committing crimes
Yeah,
against local wildlife. What'd you say?
She go
Don't
flying
worry
into
about
tree, coughs up blood. Come on, only weak die. Just get stronger. Okay. Throw your feeling to side, be cold then deadly. Said Juri has 1010 get up. Juri jumps forward, dome downward, roundhouse kick 1010 blocks. Good, my student. She then teaches 1010 Seku she master in whole hour. She smile at her success.
Our.
Naruto and Naruko, they learn Kikoken, both fire it, destroy tree, even they only 4 years old. It seems like trio of hands or prodigis, 9-year pass. Both Naruto and Naruko are 13. They help Chun-Li with her job. We got assassination we need check out, said Chun-Li. There, 3 go crime scene. In office is blood from man wounds he slashed it. He's killed it with a sword, said Naruto. Yeah, I think Juri behind this, said Chun-Li. Has Naruko wearing same blue clothes, and red pant had Chun-Li looks at body. After they gather evidence, head off when foot land on Chun-Li car door. Both twins dodge fire Kakoyans, the person wearing white top purple lines. Black 2 black pant, black arm warmer, black her shoulder are showing. Her hair in Chinese, but also 2 ponytail in back. She lets off dark chi wearing wolf mask. She seemed familiar to me, said Naruto. Has both running do spinning bird kick hitting person hand. Woman hits them chi infused nunchucks. They both fall their back. Woman mask break vanish before her face reveal. She has choker on neck and ankles. End of chapter 1 of Tay Orphan Martial Artists.
Oh my god.
All right, it's 9:10. We're done, right?
Not until Sneaky says we are.
Did anyone get bingo?
No. I got non-chapter
don't-
and summary inside I need.
Stop reminding him how much power he has for this stream.
You know what? I'm just gonna
What's
do
your
this.
fucking problem?
Leave.
There we go. Damn it.
Hey, I'm back. Okay,
Forgot to close the gate.
milk, guys. Don't have to worry, I got the
He
milk.
brought the milk back.
Wait.
Uh,
Hubert demands the rule of 3.
Did you bring the
Mm,
cigarettes?
No.
Sorry, I
Unfortunately,
promised
you're
cigar-
only making
I
him
forgot
more
the cigarettes
powerful.
as
Promise.
well.
I'm done. I promise I'm done. Hubert demands the rule of 3. That's it.
Oh yeah, by
Sorry-
the way,
sorry,
the
guys.
Loud House
I had to
fic
get
got
back the
nuked.
cigarettes. Oh!
Yeah.
Thank God.
Yeah, the
Yeah, I saw
Loudhouse
that
fic got
listed
nuked. Yeah.
earlier this week.
Kind of
Yeah.
surprising.
I'm not surprised at all. I mean, I actually read some of those chapters. Like, people were pointing out, like, how awful it really was. I was like, okay, well, I know we were making fun of it before, but, like, how genuinely awful is it? And I clicked on a random chapter, and I was just like, oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, this is bad.
That
Like,
awful. Yeah.
So someone in Reddit was like, yeah, it was really bad. Every single time something would happen, instead of saying, hey guys, watch out, or hey guys, what's up, or whatever was going to
Anything?
happen in the scene, he would name out every single character in the story that was in the scene at the time.
Oh, good lord.
So instead of saying, like, hey guys, what's up, he would have a character enter the scene and be like, hey, Johnny, Blake, Ashley, Carly, Cammy, Amy, John, Jacob, Jingleheimer Schmidt. His name is my name too. Angel, Demon, Saint
Get out.
Blade, Excalibur, Saber. What's going on today?
Oh God, it's been a while since I've heard John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt.
The moment you said that, I wanted to hurt you.
Well, I mean, or at least you can rest easy knowing you lost the game as well.
You son of a bitch.
Good old days. Those were good days. Those were very fine days. Fine days and fine indeed. I need more water.
Yeah, we can tell. Don't worry, he's not pissing, whoever said that.
That was me.
Okay, so, that sounds more like pissing because that's closer to a normal piss stream. I mean, still like 4 times the size of a normal piss stream.
I would
So
say
that's at least
that's the
closer.
kind of-
That
I would
sounds.
say-
The thing is, the first one sounded like my brother when he tries to force it as fast as he can out.
Okay. I
What?
definitely didn't need to know that. What I was going to say
Your
was the
brother
one
needs to stop sounding his dick.
Yeah.
Probably.
But anyway,
yeah, this
I
is
was
just
pouring a
the
1 gallon container into a 3 gallon container.
Yeah.
So
See, I just pour rum into my glass and drink it, so I'm not used to that.
yeah, well, I don't want to drink the local water, and every time I distill the water, I get proven further correct about why I shouldn't drink the local water.
Smart.
This shit is so ass. Yeah, so once again, Science Server got caught up in Ruby sucks. Why does everything in Ruby suck? Oh my god, this stuff sucks to write. We have to fix so much.
Yeah.
Because fucking Rooster Teeth
Well,
doing
you know,
dumb
there's
shit
a-
like, oh yeah, villages, they just go pop up in random places. What? Firearms? No, they don't carry firearms. It's a no-gun zone.
Are you telling me a world with friends has people that go, oh, no firearms? What
Yeah,
the
no.
fuck, dude?
Canonically, in Rooster Teeth, the villages are basically unarmed.
Oh my fucking god.
Yeah,
I'm not surprised, but I'm still disappointed.
exactly.
Where is this getting posted in Science Server?
I think it
Story
kind of spawned
crafting.
from just the general discussions.
Story crafting?
Yes.
Yeah.
Otoko had like a weird idea of like slight A.
No,
where
honestly, I dig it. I don't know where else he was going with it, but I dig the idea of generally swapping Adam and Blake, where Blake gets this like, and their semblances obviously change as well. Where Adam becomes focused on the one person who did him a wrong, and Blake gets caught up in faunus supremacy, and becomes alt-right grifter Nazi parody. And her semblance is the more she gaslights people, the stronger of a boost they get. But the more under like her, the easier it is for her to influence them further, basically. And
By the way,
Adam's semblances changes to focused fire, where he can designate a target, and the more strikes, consecutive strikes he has on them, the stronger the
Yeah.
strikes get.
By the way, did Midrex and the Campcraft get nuked? Oh, because I swear there used to be a cornucopia in that channel.
Midrex?
Midrex
Yeah.
probably got nuked at some point, yeah. Why?
Because all I saw was Sneaky
I
going
see
side.
Midrex.
Grindpipe says, and then I was like, wait, wasn't there
That was
more
me.
before all this?
No, I
Yeah,
don't
wasn't-
think so.
No,
I
no, no,
swear
no, no. It didn't get that didn't get nuked.
Oh.
No, no, no. The Psy was
No,
from
that
something
was-
else.
No.
I
I thought
assumed
it
you
was
were
before
reacting
that.
to that one fic that
Yeah.
was preachy and something.
Because there's only from the 30th to then the side yesterday, and I was like, wasn't there shit before that? Is this like the cornucopia on that picture that got taken off that they tried to gaslight everyone on?
No.
No, 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 no.
The
Fair
was from me reacting to Sneaky's random sigh comment. I'm like,
I'm
what-
sorry,
what-
what the fuck did I just get fucking flashbanged by? The Demon Emperor, Lucy is sold into sex slavery. Natsu harem. She is his mate. He's purchased her.
Purchased a woman? What?
Yeah,
Daring
apparently
play,
in this fairy tale AU, Natsu is
Well-
a slaver who purchases all of his wives.
Well,
You mean the non-existent ones?
Well,
Yes.
seeing as this guy's most popular pick is enslaved Kuno Ichi, I guess I can understand why he's writing more.
The
I don't like it,
Sage
but I can understand.
Kryptonian. Oh my god.
Yeah, no.
Naruto, do not pass Academy exam. Leave, travel his adopted world, save people his powers. Yeah, there's no way in hell that the Leaf Village would ever let a Naruto, who is also a Kryptonian, ever leave the Leaf Village. They would pass him no matter how retarded he was.
Yep.
They would also baby trap the shit out of him.
Yeah.
Raccoon City Reborn. Resident Evil Naruto. Team 7 get transported into Raccoon City when portal open. Few women follow in middle Raccoon City in Denson. Naruto and Leon times harem.
What?
I really hope that's not Naruto and Leon sharing a harem.
Probably not.
Although I
really
guess
hope.
I'm sure Chris Redfield is deeply excited about Uzumaki genes being used to perpetuate the Redfield bloodline.
Indeed. Honestly, I don't. Damn. This guy is dumb. Lesbian Saiyans. Yep, we're just gonna.
Understandable.
No. Yeah. It's 10:20. We can end it here. You know, we can I swear to God, if this is, oh my God, it is a John story. Fucking Jesus Christ.
Oh boy.
Oh. Ruby Sekirei crossover where John finds the ship full of Sekirei and they all bond to him. And guess what? All of the Sekirei bonding to him, it's the main cast of Ruby. They're all secretly Sekirei.
Okay, that's even more retarded.
Yes.
Like it would have been like just dumb stupid if it was just the normal
What the
Sekirei.
fuck?
But
Thank you for this baby, she says from the back seat. He's beautiful. I laugh. You're responsible for the beautiful part, Rachel. The only thing he got from me was his balls. She laughs. She laughs hard. Oh my God, I know. He has such big balls. They're so big. We both laugh at our son's big balls. Is this the backstory for Big Balls?
Pretty big balls.
Big Balls, the infamous Doge hacker? Well, then, we'll come back Tuesday. Because, much like our ability to live, there's always more.